Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running.
Off the limb. It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Columbia, this is Houston, AOS, over.
Houston, Columbia, navigate, over.
Roger, the EVA is progressing beautifully. They're setting up the flag now. I guess you're about the only person around that doesn't have TV coverage of the scene.
That's all right, I don't mind a bit.
They've got the flag up now, and you can see the stars and stripes on the
Flag
lunar.
up now, you can see the stars.
Are you getting a TV picture now, Houston? Neil, yes, we are getting a TV picture. You're in our field of view now.
I'd like to evaluate the various paces that a person can traveling on the lunar surface. You do have to be, rather careful to keep track of where your center of mass is. Sometimes it takes about 2 or 3 paces to make sure that you've got your feet underneath you.
What's up, kids? I think you guys are starting to file in. Let me check. Yeah, we got some people getting in the background there. All right, we're getting ready in the background. We have a shortened list with the gang. We had some issues. We didn't fire anybody, but life tends to catch up on some people. We'll talk about that in a minute. But we're getting ready. We know how you all know how it goes by this time. When I kick that timer on, that's officially when we're going to get ready to start. So it's a 5-minute countdown timer. And it's the new one. So if you didn't catch Friday's shit show, cool, you're in store for a treat. These are some new vids that have been added to the opener of the show, and we also use this for our commercial breaks. So you'll be able to check that out. Do us a favor, share out the video, and we'll let you know when we're getting ready to kick that timer on. Okay, here we go. Let me go over here. This, because we got to keep talking. Which opener do we want to use?
Both of them.
All right, we're still debating. We'll be ready in a few minutes. I got the power. Hey, all right, everybody, we're getting ready. It's 8 o'clock and get ready to hit that timer. And so the gang's here. We're all getting filed in. We're all getting situated. We're saying our usual Sunday hellos, meet and greets. And we're prepping safety meeting time. It's BYOBB, 21 and over. Here comes the timer. When we come back after this, we're live. This is the new one, so enjoy. Hopefully you made the cut.
So you think you could tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell a dream feel on a cold steel rail, a smile from a veil? Do you think you can tell? Did they get you to trade? Your heroes for gold.
All right, kids. By personal request, we bring you once again.
Oh, baby.
It's the Drone Hangar. Welcome, kids. This crazy show we call the Drone Hangar. Thank you for joining us.
Baby.
Today, I'm your captain, Captain Stubing / Shelby. Your bartender,
Yeah.
captain of all entertainment will be Isaac / one-man party
Whatever
Marty.
your request will be granted.
And we're going to make sure Marty takes care of all your happy needs in entertainment, especially with drone news.
Yeah, man, we're going to
We're going to destination information. That's our final port.
We're not going to let you off this boat.
Shut the fuck up, Marty. That leads me to my disclosure as your captain. 21 and over is the requirement to be here watching this show. Really is all things drone related. And tonight's guests, we have Nick Lang from Lang Medie.
All right.
Yes, we're going to have him on tonight.
Nick, man.
We're going to get some applause. He's going to have it all set up. We're going to do that. And we have Andre Muller. He's going to be working down in the boiler room tonight.
Yeah,
but he's coming from Germany. He's going to be talking about some WRA and the growth of wings. Yes. Oh, we got all kinds of shit going on now.
All right.
Well, what's happening?
All right.
We're having a meltdown. The show could not handle it all.
They're having a meltdown.
Yep,
Kick it
I
off.
told you. Belinda, hang on. We were going to go down Crazy Train. There you go, Marty. That was the one I was going to give you.
It was
That
better the first time.
Well, it's usually the case, right? Oh,
yeah.
we gotta get
Yeah,
that
I don't
in
know
there.
what happened. Somebody let the hair out of your ass or something on that one.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, somebody
You got to realize when everyone's watching, it's different when we're not live. When we're not live and it's just you and I. the Viagra wore off, just kind of went downhill after a while. But anyways, welcome everybody to the Drone Hangar. We appreciate you tuning in. And yes, this is a silly show that we talk about all things drone related. Not just wings, not just quads.
Yeah, we love
everything.
We love the drones,
Sorry,
man.
I
We
gotta turn
love
his
it.
mic. Dude, this is why I have the power of these buttons over here. Sorry about that. But anyways, we appreciate all you over there in what we call Chattacappi land. Those are our hangarettes, and they are 21 and over. Those are the adult children that are allowed to stay around and play.
Get out of here.
And on tonight's show, we have Nick Lang from Nick Lang Medie. He's going to come in here and talk to us about his new Cinewhoopin style of what he's doing and making business with it, making some money, which is the big thing to do with drones, make some cash. And then we're also going to have Andre Muller coming in here. He's going to fill in for David Whiddon. We were trying to get him on. Couldn't. Frisbees were goddamn important. But anyways, he couldn't make it. Andre just said, I want to be on, so we're going to bring him in here. He says he's the best everywhere, all over the world. Andre says he's the shit. We'll see. But he is going to talk about WRA and the expansion and growth they got going on out there. And then we are going to talk about Whiddon's new flight sim called Wings and some other stuff. Does that sound good?
Yeah,
All right. I need some water after that.
man.
Slash Diet Coke.
About this one.
WRA. Thank you.
Lots of stuff going down in the drone world.
So let me continue. I got to continue with my hellos, and I can't do the show without him. That's one-man party Marty. Oh, shit. Everything kind of went cattywampus. Hold on. There we go. And we got another member of the gang, which is Mrs. Bandito.
Hello.
Hold on. We'll do the wave again now. I think everybody can see you because right now everything got frozen. And it gets
Oh,
a very
that's
big pause.
Play the
Again,
first song.
this ship zigs and zags. I am your captain. We are going to destination information, but we tend to go all over the place. So Marty, Rotor's not here tonight. Brian's not here tonight. So we're missing a lot of captains. We will get there. So stick along for the ride. We tend to have a lot of fun. And there you go. All right, Marty, what's new, man?
Yeah, we're missing Brian tonight.
We are missing Brian. And in his honor right here in the back, I have the courtesy hotness, the sun in its cylinder, the kerosene lamp or furnace that you have provided us, Marty, but we do burn this.
Yeah, you look toasty tonight.
Well, this is Brian's spirit. He's here in thought. Bastard. Didn't show up again. Gives you some sorry-ass excuse why he can't show up. Bullcrap. I bet you're watching right now, son. Yeah. Oh, all right, so moving on. I want to say hi to Belinda.
Hi, hello.
There we go. We can hear her now. Linda, what's new with you? I'm going to skip over Marty and go ladies first.
That's right.
Yep.
Thank you. What's
You're
new
welcome.
with me?
Yeah, what's new with
Nothing
you?
today.
Nothing today. Anything
Nothing
new?
today. I did watch. Went out with Mr. Bandito, and he went and made in his nano drive.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's Nano. That's right. I saw the pictures. How did it go?
Drive.
And?
Did awesome. did awesome.
Oh, I
It
saw
returned
that.
home
Yeah, I
in
saw that.
one piece.
There you go. Did he enjoy it? Did he have a good
Yes, he
time?
enjoyed it very much.
There you go. Nano Drag by Right Wing. Give it a shot.
Nano Drag by Rockland.
It's right here, sitting at my feet. Still haven't started the build yet, and that's just kind of the normal.
Mine too.
Sitting
I'm gonna start mine
here
this week,
all the time.
hopefully.
I can't. That 48 showed up, Belinda. Nope. That takes priority over everything. I'm sorry.
Yes, GYSOT mine showed up.
I got to have that 48 for CFL, and
Oh.
it's sexy. Even Marty saw
You
it.
better get on it.
Oh wait, your audio's not good. Say something, Marty.
You better get on it.
I know. I got to start right away, man.
That's
I'm like, no
right.
joke. I got to start.
You're running out
tomorrow.
of time. You got
Yeah.
you got less than a week.
We do this every time. Every time there's an event, this is how it usually rolls down here
Yeah.
at the Drone Hangar.
Yeah.
Last minute shit, throwing it together.
Yeah.
And this time there's not really any big racing, so I have no big, huge urgency other than I want to make sure I have a frame
Yeah.
and have all fucking frames for 48. So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
very, very happy about that.
Yeah.
But Nano Track was going to be right there. I'm not going to be able to do both. So you liked it? That was cool. Anything else? Nothing? Just
Nah,
rather
nah,
uneventful
nah.
week?
Got my hardcore 44 light, the night flyer.
Yeah. Did you put LEDs and all that?
I'm not. No, I just got it. So,
You just got it. All right. So you guys are going to build it. Now you're going to CFL, right?
I want to do it with that paddock group.
Say it again. No on that. She's not going.
Nope.
I don't know.
She's
I don't know if her lips
gotta
fucking
work,
broken
man.
or what.
She got to work, man. She got to run the store.
She didn't say anything. All she did was close her
She
lips and then
gotta-
nod her head like we could like that said
I was
anything.
pouting.
She said,
No, she's pouting.
yeah, she got to run the store, man. So, you know.
Oh, I understand. She's
You
got to run. That'll work.
Got to take bears and take
No,
care
she's
of
not going to
business.
make it, though. So we're giving the awe. She's not making it.
Yeah.
Gotta make money so I can buy more.
Buy more
wings.
drone stuff. That's right.
That's right. That's right. That's right. So,
right.
Marty, then we're going to move on from Belinda because she's got boring shit to talk about. So
No.
let's move on to you. Hey, she's part of the gang, man. Female, male, we're treated equal up in this bitch. You know how that is. That's the way we roll.
Yep.
Marty, you're up.
Me, I'm
We
up.
gave her female first.
Oh, I'm up. You got me on pedestal now. Okay.
No.
Well, guess what?
Promise you that.
I ain't got a damn thing to say. How about that?
I asked you over a half hour ago. Make
I
sure you
ain't
have your
got
drone in
nothing
the
to say.
news. I'm not even going to push you. I am not pushing the button for
I
that.
got plenty to say.
Oh, you
damn.
do? Okay,
Yeah.
all right. So I'm going to actually play
Yeah.
the news button again?
Yep.
All right.
No, not yet, not yet.
Oh, wait. Time out. Here we
Not
go.
yet,
There's
not
this zigging and zagging shit we're doing here. Promise you. We're getting there. We're moving along. This is how we do. Do our intros. We say hello.
Now play
Just
it.
hang on.
Now play
Just
it.
hang on. Don't delete, thumb it down or any of that. I mean, you can't do that, but stick along. All right, numbnuts. What do you want? You want your news now?
Yeah, I want my news now.
All right, brother. You had to think about it for a little while.
No.
You sure? You had to wait for that medicine?
Actually, I was going to talk about what I did today. 'Cause I went flying today, man.
No, shut up. I want the news now. You got me this far into it. All right, here you go. All right, easy, son. Same Morse code. Fuck. Read the news. And live down here from Drone Hangar. Marty. One man party, Marty. With the news.
The news.
I'm giving it to you.
All the news in the news today.
All right, go ahead. Do it.
All right.
Yeah, all right.
To start off with, we got a whole lot of stuff to talk
You
about.
better hurry up, man. This is not a
We got a
marathon.
whole lot. Where's your button? I'm going to turn you
Yeah,
off.
you ain't got shit. Watch. See? Say something. Say something. Say it loud. Loud enough so we can hear you through my microphone because your microphone ain't working. Yeah. Because I got the power of the button. All right, go ahead. Give me some news, man.
How much I pay for this microphone? It's
I don't
supposed to
know.
work.
You didn't pay for shit. Remember, we have this donated.
That's right. We love our sponsors.
Yes, people that have donated to the Drone Hangar, we do absolutely appreciate it. And I know some of you guys have been watching this at the beginning, so they're
Yeah.
enjoying it. Now get along with it, man.
Well,
Land
right
the damn
off the
plane.
bat, who's been watching the Daytona 500?
Oh, yeah, it's good.
Huh?
Anybody been watching the 500?
Anybody watching
Daytona?
what's the chat?
Yeah, I got ringed up.
Yeah, it sucks.
Nobody's watching the 500 because they ain't racing.
Yeah, but you showed a
might
cool
not.
thing, though, Marty. You showed
But there is a cool thing happening
drone related.
this year, and I'm sure a lot of guys have been in the drone for a while have always been wanting to do something like this.
Yeah,
Beverly Hills Aerial,
it's the name of the company, the drone company.
yeah, they are flying down there at the racetrack.
That's so cool, man.
That is
I was
so
not
cool.
ready for that, man.
And
That's so cool.
I've
Let's
been
get me
wanting-
some.
I've
That's
been
for
wanting
sure.
to watch the
It's
race
this way,
all
right?
day,
Vanahans?
and all I watch them is go back driving the
Are you
the
fucking
track.
stuttering? Are you having
Yep.
a seizure, man?
No,
Are you sure, man?
no.
You're slurring your
No,
words. You're
that's pretty cool.
giving me cause for alarm.
And
Go.
that's very cool. So
It is, actually.
I hope. I don't even know if the race is going on because we're doing
Didn't
this
you-
stupid ass show.
Yeah. Listen to pot calling the kettle. What? I swear to God, son. This is your idea. We
Somebody
just ran
say
it.
in the chat, is the Daytona race still rained out or is it going?
I think it's still right now.
It's rained out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rained out.
So
So it's-
moving along with that,
Okay.
you showed some video of because the guy was flying earlier, right? Didn't you get some of the footage?
Well, I mean, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, but it's still cool that he's doing it. I think that's what's really
He's
awesome.
down on the
Yeah.
down on the
on the track,
man.
on the track,
Man.
which is really
yeah,
cool.
and when they have a
That's having
wreck,
that job.
when they have a wreck, yeah, it's pretty cool gig. But you know,
Yep.
it's not who you know, it's who you blow. So I guess that's how you get jobs. But
I don't know.
I mean, Beverly Hills.
You threw Belinda a curveball now when she's taking her glasses off.
Beverly Hills, Ariel. I mean, Daytona, Florida.
You're making the poor lady cry, man.
Somebody knows somebody.
I don't know. Someone knees hurts.
Somebody knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody to get that gig, because that is a pretty cool gig.
Oh, I agree. Still a kick-ass gig.
Yeah,
All right, so moving along, I'm going to start
you
giving
was-
you your goddamn timer again.
All right.
Moving along.
Well, no, we got 2 people didn't show up, so I got 3.
You ain't got
times-
nothing.
I got 3 times the amount of time.
We have 3/5 of the drone hangar in the gang here. We're doing fine. You're more nervous now than I was earlier.
Yep.
So get along with it, son. Land the
All
damn
right.
plane. Stealing that from another
So,
YouTube channel. Bell Life, thank you. You
what
guys are
else?
awesome. Love you.
Something else on the news I saw.
I swear to God, you better speed this up,
was
son.
No,
You're already 3-1 in. We
Nokia.
haven't got any more. Go. What?
So Nokia is using drones with speakers on them to alert
Oh, hold on. You actually got something to say. I'll
alert
stop the music.
people of tsunamis. So now they're flying drones around to alert people of tsunamis. So they're putting speakers on drones.
Okay. I see that
that's
application
kinda
being kind of
cool.
feasible and something. What do you think? What says you, Belinda, up above me? What do you think? Are you listening? Are you paying attention?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm listening.
Yeah.
So what says you?
The Air Force
Yeah.
tsunamis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Not
Yeah.
cool. She's indifferent.
Get the hell out of here! Is coming.
Oh, my-
Coming.
It's about us flying. I don't care about the tsunami.
It's coming,
So-
man.
So, Mart,
Sorry.
I'm really on microphone duties tonight. I swear, this is where I miss the rest of the gang. We divide and we conquer. Now it's just left in our hands. These 3 fools, we're destination fucked somewhere along the
Quit
way.
standing there looking at the water coming towards you. Get out of here.
So that's what
now.
So the drones are flying up and around.
Notice you need.
All right, so
rain
the drone's
the
going up.
water is coming.
Quit
Yeah.
taking video with your cell phone and get out of here.
All right, that's kind of cool.
You're
Weren't they
getting
using
ready to
that?
drown.
I think I saw somewhere else the Chinese were using it to see people that were walking around, and then it would tell them, like, hey, you're not wearing your mask.
Yeah,
You know, why aren't you wearing your mask? Hey, you in that blue shirt.
Yeah.
You know, talk about Big Brother. But the drones were flying around telling it over a loudspeaker, like, hey, you with the black hair
Right.
and brown eyes and pink shirt.
Pretty.
And you need to put that mask on.
Put that mask on.
I didn't say anything. I was just saying.
Lovely
what it is.
lady.
It's
And they're
probably what
very-
the drone
they're-
said.
they're very,
I
very
don't know.
polite about
Just
it, so.
easy. Anywho's. But I saw that. I don't know if that was true or
All
not.
right, so in
what else? Moving along.
Moving along.
Moving along. Here we go. Get you your theme song.
You know, there's a Hungarian company that's using drones.
4.
It actually, the drone emits a cloud of gas,
Okay, time out. You got something really to say.
like a cloud
Okay,
of
now
gas.
you get a chance. Go ahead. Say it again.
Like
A drone company
cloud-
where?
a cloud of gas. It's a Hungarian company.
Okay.
doing it. And the drone emits a gas cloud.
Okay.
And then they fire lasers into the cloud of gas.
Oh, so like a laser show in a way?
So by doing so, it creates figures that are pretty cool for light shows.
Oh, wow. That's actually really cool. I think that's pretty
That's cool.
awesome.
Yeah.
I think that would be a
So,
cool application.
so
Talk about entertaining. That's cool as shit.
someday in your neighborhood, you'll see a cloud of gas and
It's
lasers
emitting from here. Well, I guess we just had a lot of burritos.
and
I
lasers
don't
being
know.
fired.
You do that the old, I guess the southern way, right? Just
Yeah.
eat a lot of beans and
Yeah.
sit inside a closed room and get some cheap ass Christmas lasers and
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe. Yeah.
So,
So Marty,
Yeah.
Did you see any application, or this is just something they talked about? Is this something that you actually saw?
It was a light show.
It was?
It was a light show, but instead of using the RGB lights on individual drones, like 200 or 300 drones,
right?
You know, and creating that program that creates a light show, it's just a drone that puts out gas, and then I guess they fire the lasers from other drones or from the ground.
Yeah,
and it's really a cool looking.
That would be cool to see. I'd like to see that in
show.
person. I think that would be a neat.
Kind of weird though. They need to call it something besides gas though.
What is it called?
I mean, no, you know, just can you imagine?
Did you say gas hole?
Can you imagine gas? Yeah.
Did you call it gas hole?
Gas hole, yeah. It's like advertising. We have a gas hole drone.
I swear to God, this shit,
the
shit we talk about on this damn show sometimes just boggles my mind.
Drone.
I am the captain, your host, Shelby Vault / Captain Stubing.
Yeah,
it's Isaac, Captain Entertainment. I told you. That's what he is. / bartender / And what was the lady that always greeted everybody that came on the board? You remember that? Did you ever watch that
Fire
show?
Lasers at it.
Did you ever watch The Love Boat?
I love boat. I love the Love Boat.
Belinda.
I don't know her name.
I don't know her name, but Belinda said yes, like she didn't really want to readily admit that she watched The Love Boat.
Yeah.
I loved it.
What's her name?
I don't remember her damn name, but it was it's an '80s show showing our age. What? Hostess with the mostest? That would be Marty. One man party Marty. That's the name.
Julie.
Trust me, there's stories that old man over there has that just will boggle your mind. Like what? Julie. That's it. That's what her name was.
Yeah.
Damn straight. There you go, man. Marty with a sack of knowledge between those earlobes. Isaac's you, man. It's you.
And Doc.
The Doc, yeah. The Doc.
The ladies' man, Doc.
The lady. I think of back upon that right now. That's not the ladies' man.
Come to my cabin and I'll give you
man. Moving along. Back to drone stuff. Let's go. We're veering and we're lefting and righting again. Let's straighten this fucking ship down to destination information. We're getting ready to come into port number 1, which would be Nick Lang with Nick Lang Media. And we're going to show some of his video. We're going to talk to him and shut the fuck. I am trying to, son. I am introducing. Yep, timeout. So up. All right, what? This better be important.
I still got more news.
All right, I'm going to give you the timer again. Here we go.
I got more news.
We're coming up on our break. You got time though. 3 minutes. 3 minutes.
You haven't
Look, you sat there and said, hey, you better get your news
ready. Here you go.
You better get your news
ready
for the show.
2 times.
I got the news ready for the show, man.
I'm waiting. Still waiting on you, man.
Okay. So, on a local note, here in Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Okay, got news.
In Fayetteville, North Carolina, next Saturday.
Okay.
Which is that? Was it 22nd? Is that?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Emerging Technology Incorporated is a big facility that trains, I don't know, special forces, military. It's a civilian organization.
Okay.
Anyway, they've invited our local Raleigh Rotor Racers.
Okay, the quad racing group.
To put on an event. So they're going to actually have and they have a huge facility.
That's
so they're going to have an indoor track.
Get you some right there, Roger Best and his crew.
So if you're in Central North Carolina this next weekend,
right?
Instead of DC, which is the next
CFL / also the same
CFL.
Weekend that they're doing the protests on the Sunday.
Come check it out. It's going to be a lot of fun. A racing. They got a really nice course set up out in the woods.
So if you're local or if you want to come to it, they can go to it, right?
Yeah.
So just look it up. Where do they need to go to get all the info?
Probably Raleigh Rotor Racers.
Raleigh Rotor Racers.
RDUFTD.
I knew someone was going to do it. I knew it. And Raleigh Rotor Racers, and you can get them on Facebook. So if you got Facebook, go ahead and reach out to them. Roger Best, I believe, is running that crew. And you can reach Roger Best with as B as in Bravo.
And Two Dog RC is also.
And Two Dog RC, Mark Two Dog RC. You reach out to those guys on Facebook to get more information about the event that's coming up a week from this week.
And they got all
Sunday.
kinds of.
Is it Sunday or Saturday?
Yeah, they got all types of.
Next Saturday. Is it Saturday?
Next Saturday.
Saturday. Thank you. Go ahead. Now go ahead. Go ahead.
And they got also. It's a big facility. So they have all these interior walls that are built. with doors and openings and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be a good indoor course.
So it's all inside. Sweet.
It's outside too. They've got gates set up outside for outside race.
So can you bring like the Tiny Hawk I've got, right?
Yeah, Tiny Hawk.
You can bring like a Tiny Hawk? Oh,
Yeah, that's
I
what
might
they're
actually
talking
want to do
They're
that.
talking about a Tiny Hawk
Oh,
races. Yeah.
I can't. Got
And I
family
don't know.
stuff. I
maybe
forgot.
maybe 5 inches. I think I saw 5 inches, but
I bet you did see 5 inches, courtesy of Brian. Because if Brian's listening, I know he wanted me to hit those buttons. That was for you, Ryan. You lazy man.
But I do know that the Tiny Hawks are part of it.
Cool. Tiny Hawks. If you got the little white one that I've got, I should have brought it in here and showed it off a little bit more. It actually, I flew it today. That's what I did. And it's pretty cool. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I don't want to interrupt. Continue.
And on,
you can always tell him.
on Sunday, is it Sunday? It's 22nd?
What?
2 more weeks? The D.C. protest is coming up, the 29th?
That's right. That's coming up 29th. Correct. 2 weeks from today, you can all meet up downtown D.C.
In front of the FAA.
In front of the FAA and scream to your heart's content. No one's going to fucking be there, but I, applaud you for the effort. And I don't know how, and I'm not trying to put it down. I'm not. But I'm just pointing out the fact that it's do it on a Monday where everybody's rolling up in that bitch, and then that's when you said a statement like, "Hey, I'm serious. I've taken off work. It means a lot. I want to go here. I want to." But I mean, I don't know. That's just my 2 cents. Be all for it. I'm going to an event, and I go to this event every year. I'm going to go to this event. I don't know.
And last in the news.
Go ahead. You want your news again? Is this going to wrap it up?
No, just to wrap it up.
Just to wrap it up.
This is a good feel-good story about drones.
Okay. I'll wait till you get started.
A blind man
and a duck walk into a bar. I'm sorry, I had to do that one. That just set itself up so easily. I mean, a blind guy could have hit that ball out of the home. Man, go for it.
I think it's Connecticut.
Okay.
A blind man, an old blind man.
Oh, it's an old blind man. Okay.
An old blind man. Okay. Was lost and found with a drone.
Oh, cool. All right.
The man was found approximately 100
yards. Okay. It's for all the chatty Cathy.
Where's all these damn people at? There's only 2 of us in here. Where's all that clapping coming from?
Just going to use your imagination, man. That's a great thing you have. Great imagination. Keep going, brother.
So the man was found approximately 100 yards in the woods down an embankment and hidden from view from police. 30 minutes after the drone was deployed, he was found.
That's great. I totally see it being that. It's the greatest application, one of, is search and rescue.
So according to the officers...
Search and rescue, yes.
Yeah,
absolutely.
The man said he had become disoriented due to medical condition and been outside for approximately 33 hours, including overnight where temperatures were around 9 degrees.
Wow, he's like, he survived that. That's hypothermia, man. I mean, like,
he was carried out of the woods by first responders. So it's a great thing. Drones in the
Yeah, it's great. Drones. I'm going to give you your little tie-in, tie-out. Oh, no, it's this one. And, folks, ladies and germs, that was
all the news this week. Be prepared for more next week.
Hang on, brother.
We live in the drone life, baby, and there's plenty of drones out there that be doing stuff.
Oh, it's enough. It's enough. It's a fucking train wreck. It's a train wreck. Like I said, kids, we zig and zag. We made it. First port entry was for sure. One-man party Marty, Isaac, captain of entertainment here on the Fun Boat. And we're getting ready to go to commercial right now because it's that time. And when we come back, we're going to have Nick Lang on, Nick Lang Media, and he's going to talk about Cinewhoopin and what he does and how he's making a good business at it. Great videos. So stick around. It's time to get a refill. Remember, BYOBB, 21 and over. Kids, if you don't fit that requirement, I don't want you here. None of us in the gang want you here. We want you to go to bed in CBCB. All right, guys. We'll see you in 5. See if I can do this right for once. Yes? See you in 5. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Drone Hangar. Good to have everyone back. Yes, let's throw some laughs out there because we're already having a crazy time back in the background with One Man Party Marty.
All right.
I swear to God, turn you into a puppet. We'll do that intro. You want to do that?
Do the other intro, the second one.
Woo.
Do the
Anyways,
second one.
we're not doing that right now. We'll do that after the next one. Before we get Andre on, we'll do that. I need to. Here, you know what? Let me fade over to you guys because my voice is getting all screwed up. Here, applause. There's everybody. Wow. Okay. I think that took care of that. Jeez, Louise, holy crap on a stick. Anyways, I want to welcome, personally, a friend of mine.
Do you need rescue squad?
Sit out here in 8-degree weather. Losing my voice. Anyways, what I want to do is I want to introduce my friend Nick Lang from Lang Media. He's on.
All right.
What's up, Nick? Hey. Nick got the memo.
All right.
Memo was, if you're going to be on this show, you got to have some sort of lighting. And I told him when we were doing our rehearsal, and he was like, "What the fuck?" And then what did you convert into?
Man, so I had to convert my kitchen down here. I don't even know if you can see it in the crop, but I had to put the villain wing in the background with the anti-collision light I got.
It was a little premature laughing.
And then I got an honorary tattoo for the show too. Here, just a self-little plug there.
Little shameless plug.
I don't know if you can see it. I don't know how it's cropped.
Asthmatic. That's his pilot name, by the way. He goes by Asthmatic FPV, right? Did I have it right?
That's right.
Yeah, damn straight.
Yep.
Oh no, I lost it. I lost it again. Ah, me and these stupid ass buttons. I swear to God, I'm gonna get pissed. Applause. How do we spell applause,
you
kids?
think after a year you'd figure that out?
I know, man. Jeez Louise. God Lord. I know where it is every time.
I'm so glad that I actually did something in the background because I would have been so out of place.
Yeah, I told you, man. You had to.
That's crazy.
It looks good, man. So anti-collision avoidance lighting is what's illuminating your background set. Your wife doesn't know about it, that this is in the kitchen. And so if she comes down, there's going to be hell to pay, is what you're saying, right? It's pretty much the case.
That does come down here so you guys can see me explaining on live. That'd be hilarious.
Say it again. Say it again.
That'd be great. Come down here and I'd explain it on live stream.
Oh, I would
behind the scenes.
We would
dating a drone pilot. A drone pilot. My bad. Love you, sweetie.
Who are you talking to? My insurance agent.
Yeah.
What's he wearing?
At 8:30 in the evening. Who is this? Shelby? What are you wearing? Sweatshirt.
I'm look at you right now. Winging.
See, this is why we need to have you on a better microphone. This is why in the rehearsals I was like, man, the microphone. Because there's so much other audio going on, and it's hard to pick it up. What'd you say?
Shoot.
You're all right. We can hear you.
They're good.
Go ahead.
They're
You got
good.
this. He needs a Jeopardy song,
Why don't you
man.
just start the damn interview, man? Let's
Yeah,
get
I
on
wanna-
with the show, baby.
You're throwing it back on me now. I got the time. Fuck
Yeah, that's
you,
right.
man.
Play some stuff.
Damn it.
Play some music.
All right,
Get
so
us
get along with the
mellow.
interview. All right, we'll get along with it. So
DJ
Nick,
going.
I've known you
Yes,
for a
sir.
number of years now. We've been on the racing circuit for wings. You go by Asthmatic FPV, and you've done a lot for our community, our little niche community in the drone world, and made some fantastic, like the best, literally the best wing video. Talk about wing racing videos ever, like hands down. That's without a doubt. Like we do this community every summer. We do an outreach program? What is it, Marty? That you're the actual spearhead of that.
You talking about the summer camp?
Yeah, the summer camp for kids.
Oh, yeah.
And so I'll go in and I'm a speaker, and when I go in there, I literally give a short spiel what wing racing is, and then I'm like, here, watch this video. And I just cue it up, and then I go here, and I sit in the back, and they just sit there and they watch the whole damn thing. Meanwhile, Marty parades in all these FAA guys and whatnot. Meanwhile, he's doing all kinds of other bullshit with him in the bathroom. More regulation. We shake that thing out. But no, we actually show your video, man. And everybody that I've shown that video to always just it's hard to explain.
It's really
and you
good,
have it down pat to have all these pilots explain it and capturing it the way you do with your video is, with your video editing skills.
I would say
it's just amazing.
I would say it's
Go ahead,
I would say it's a little long because you got Shelby in there too many times.
Oh man,
There's too much content.
he's got like
in the bloopers, man.
he's got me.
PG, man. We had to share a room with that guy, man.
I know.
I kicked off YouTube if I showed all the footage, man. Come on.
it's
man.
really,
That's really cool to hear too. Because
it's
I
really
make these videos, like I've been making them since I started racing.
Yep.
And I kind of feel like that's my niche in the community. Like I did the quad thing for a while. Like once I got beat, by like some 15-year-old, passing me in racing,
Yep.
and like I had to pay for my stuff to get fixed. I'm like, man, this ain't my scene. So then I switched over to wing racing and met all you guys, and then like I found like, all right, this is where I want to race, man. This is like high energy, man. There's no flight controller and anything like that. You just
Hell yeah. It is. It's true, man.
And what's crazy is like you guys are all friends, so I'm like, wait a second, this is a documentary, man. Like this is something that everyone would get a kick out of, man. And I got to document it. So I'm lucky in that way because I'm not from an outside perspective, like
Right.
I'm a racer.
You're literally you're in it.
Yeah, man. Like the Commonwealth Games, man. I literally made a last-minute decision. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah, I remember you were. Yes, you remember you telling me that.
I was like, you know what? Fine, man. I'll roll camera tomorrow. I was really going to focus on just racing, and it turned out to be my favorite video I've ever done. I got it screened at a local film festival. I feel that, just like you said, man. I really appreciate that. I really do.
Yeah,
because,
man. You earned it, man. You totally fucking nailed that out of the park, man. That's a home run all the way around. Belinda, have you seen this video?
Commonwealth?
So
Commonwealth.
you either have or haven't. That's as simple as it's that good of a movie. I'm being serious. It's really, Marty, right? Correct?
Yeah.
It's either you have seen it or haven't. If you haven't, that's fine.
Right.
Because once you see it, you'll always remember it. It's worth going seeing. So if you haven't gone to Nick Lang on YouTube, here you go. Go to YouTube, look up Nick Lang, and that's where you'll find it. It says Commonwealth Games 2018. But all the other ones, which is what we're going to lead into right now. What did you want to babble about, Marty?
I just want to say something, man.
I know you always do. Go ahead. Timer starts now.
Honestly, Nick Lang Productions, I'm a fanboy. I really, really, really think
How long this goes?
I really like his stuff. And I think what Nick's doing right now with his fly-throughs and stuff like that.
Yeah, okay, serious now.
Is
All right.
just like so forward thinking right now.
I totally agree.
Steel and all these other guys, I think they're going to be following suit with what Nick's doing.
So, but here's the cool thing. Nick told us this last year when we were in Atlantic City. Yeah. He brought it in. Yeah. He was doing.
Yeah, dude. Oh shoot, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Man.
I'd fly it in here, but it makes too much damn noise.
I foresee really big things happening for Nick later on this year, if not next year, based on what he's doing with his flying ability and how he's using it for the cinematography.
Totally agree.
And there's going to be a lot of copycats out there this year. Because I'm getting tired of the clips and cut kind of real estate stuff and all this. That's boring,
True, but that's what I want to lead in with Nick about.
Yeah,
because he's doing both sides, aren't you?
Yeah.
I mean, most of the stuff that I've seen, like you did that one clip. Then we're going to show that video here in a minute, either before commercial or after commercial. We'll see how the time rolls. But anyways, you're flying through the mini golf place. You've done like commercials for. I mean, tell people what you're doing with the tool, which is the Cinewhoop. Because as a videographer or a cinematographer, that's just a tool, and you're using this as part of it to tell your story. So tell people how you're using the Cinewhoop and what kind of business you're doing.
Yeah, man. So honestly, man, I was inspired by guys who were doing it before me, man. Like I saw Gab 707 videos and Air Blaster videos out there, and they're killing it, man. And I'm like, you know what? Yeah. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. At the time, I didn't have, I didn't have a Cinewhoop. I didn't have anything, man. I was like, all right, I'm pretty happy with how I'm doing, like the Inspire 2. I like the groundwork I'm doing, but I never made that jump to FPV cinematography. And then I was at a film festival, actually, at the DC Drone Film Festival, and I was on a panel with Johnny from Air Blaster. Everyone knows him on Instagram, Air Blaster. And dude, I'll never forget it, man. We were sitting there on the panel, and everyone was watching our videos, and like it was a Q&A thing. So people were asking about, oh, how'd you do this? How'd you do that? And I swear to God, man, 99% of the questions went right to Air Blaster. Like, what did we just watch? Like, what is that? Oh, how did you do that? And he was flying, his 5-inch in Moab Desert. And man, I'll never forget it, man. There was a director sitting in the crowd, and he was just like, you could see, man, the wheels were turning. He was like, oh man, we could do this, we could do that, we could do that. And I just remember sitting there and being like, all right, this is the future right here. This is definitely the future. Yeah. And that was like right before Air Blaster really blew up with like in our community, the FPV community. And I'm happy to tell that story, man, too, because like guys like that, man, they're just like us, man. They're just happy to be here, man. We're just like, we're living the dream, to be honest with you, man. Like, and the fact that like, we have a background in cinematography, it definitely helps whenever it comes to flying drones, man. And like,
plus you've already flown. You've flown FPV, you've done it racing, you've done it, everything else that you've done with it. So it's kind of like a good wrap all together, everything one into one, and there you go. And there's your, there you found this niche, you found this business. Like you're making it a lucrative business. Like these commercials that I've seen you shoot.
I would say lucrative. Don't fall.
All right.
Well,
this isn't a fucking get rich scheme. They out here selling you magic beans, make a beanstalk, motherfucker.
That will come once you get connected with it.
But what I'm saying, and I agree with Marty. Once you get more well connected and establish a network through your work, through your local businesses, and it starts to spread. Marty's taught me all about this kind of shit.
Just keep grinding.
Yeah, man. It'll start paying off because Marty's shown by example by example by example.
It's like clients are attracted to passion, man. Like the film industry, like it gets stale, man. You get a lot of egos in the way, and you get like a lot of like, oh, this is how we do things, right?
Yeah.
But we as FPV pilots have a huge opportunity, man, to be like, you can enter the game right now with your skills as an FPV pilot and become a filmmaker because of your skills in the FPV community.
I agree. I think that's a good transition and a way to make some side dough. Carry, as Marty says, carry a couple hundo in your pocket on a regular basis because you get these kind of jobs, Why are you frozen, Marty? Timeout. Belinda, can you throw the timeout sign? You throw the timeout sign? Timeout. Timeout, says me. Timeout. I want to make sure Marty. Yep, timeout. Thank you. I like that. I think everybody gets the timeout hand, and that means we're all working timeout. Everyone's timeout. Boy, we are absolutely stupid. But we're having fun. Timeout wasn't. Want to make sure Marty's video was good. It cut out on me. But now, continue. Thank you very much.
But
that's the way shit goes.
I see right now my three favorites. And gosh, Nick. I know Nick. I don't know Nurk. So I'm gonna put Nick number one, and then Nurk. And Steele. Steele's doing some pretty cool stuff. He was doing Cirque du Soleil last week.
Yes, he was.
And that's what I'm saying. So think of what Steele was doing 12 months ago, Nick, and then now, and you'll see what I'm saying. Your opportunities are going to increase.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. I totally agree with you.
You just got to put it out there, man. You got to put it out there. I don't know where you at on the internet. I mean, Steele's putting stuff out all the time. So.
So I have to say, don't try to equate yourself to that. Meaning, don't strive. I know Nick's not thinking that. Nick, you're not thinking that, right? You're not putting Steele out of.
No, I'm talking about the networking part of it. Just keep putting that stuff out there because everything you're putting out there is pretty. It's just awesome.
But Nick's also got the other great advantage is he is the editor. He's the one that's editing. Plus he's shooting it. It's all together. Where I don't think a lot of Steele stuff's getting all edited by him. I think there's more going on there than just
him.
But those guys get my respect for sure, man. Because
there's no doubt.
Of all, I mean, like those guys like developed freestyle, but they also do something that's extremely hard in this community, which is vlogs, man. Vlogging is tough, man. To put out a 15-minute edit and to keep someone entertained, that's something that like.
It's a grind, man. It depends on how much you want to grind into those vlogs. As we know here, Marty knows
I've watched Mark. I watched Sheldon, man.
That's why I don't do those vlogs that much anymore. Because
some of them videos he cut were like 3 hours to cut a video.
But what that like introduces like that is that mutual respect, right? So like I got so much respect for someone that can race a drone on ESPN, on NBC. And just control their nerves, right? So it's like the analogy I always make is like it's like when NBA guys want to be rappers and rappers want to be NBA guys, right?
Yep.
They're like just like that. Like we got so much mutual respect. I got like if I meet like someone that is in the racing community, dude, I know he's got nerves of steel, man. And like I know that like that is tough to do. Like I race Cinewhoops, and that's getting my heart racing, right? And wing racing gets your heart racing, man. So like I know what they go through to get to that level. Yep. And it's like just a mutual respect that all the guys are really good racers. It seems like they always have respect for the really good cinematic guys and vice versa. So it's just like, dude.
But for you though, you've grabbed that Cinewhoop approach to flying and turn it into a business model. You've turned it into this is my signature. What I'm going to sell you for advertising. Like you want me to make an ad for you. Well, here's my bread and butter. Like not many other drone Part 107 pilots, la-di-da, suck FAA off, people are going to have that skill set, which you possess and they don't.
Yeah.
So that's going to make you more marketable, I think. Yeah. What do you think, Marty?
He's a creative.
Better creative element.
Not only does he know how to use the equipment, he's got a creative imagination.
Yeah.
And the skills. that miniature golf course. Oh man, that thing was awesome. That little video
I appreciate
you did,
it, man. Yeah. And that's the thing that like and it's funny too, man, because like a year ago, man, like I was just watching the videos, man, and like I know so many really, really good pilots out there.
Yep.
And I know the only thing that's stopping them, man, is just putting an edit together. You know, like with tools out there, like
That's what I told Rue, man, our local guy. I told Michael Scott Rue, who's probably over there in the chatty Kathleen, if I were to venture to guess, because they want me to show a video that I told him. But hold on, I told Rue the same thing. He is an untapped resource of talent. That he has all his footage, but he never posts anything until recently, and now he's starting to listen. Like that's how you're gonna get exposure, man. You got to get an edit together. You got to get a video up and show them your skills, man. You'll get seen.
So
go ahead, Marty.
I got an idea. So Nate, why don't you do a video editing series? Do a series on FPV video editing.
It's a good one,
but
man.
the focus would be, I really want directors of photography to see my work, because they'll see all of your experience in your background and how to be a creative.
So say that again, Marty. Say that again, because I think you were going down a path and then kind of jumped track a little.
Did I break out?
A little bit. Yeah, the thought. I mean, you were getting there. It's that zigging and zagging shit I talk about all the time. Here it is again. The ocean's getting rocky. We're gonna get there, Marty. Come on, bring it in, man. Say it one more time. Back up. I want to hear it again because I think you were going somewhere.
So do a 6-part creative video FPV editing series, all right? And like the first episode would be about how to FPV become a flyer, and then the second episode is this type of equipment.
I already got it going to make your dreams come true there, Marty. You'll be able to tune in and watch me on your computer anytime you want.
Oh, you already done it?
Well, no, I haven't done it yet. But it brings up an initiative I started because you guys were talking about education earlier, man, and like the fact that drone racing and like just flying drones has changed my life and it's introduced me to guys like yourself and Belinda. It's been like just a dream come true to really have this community. Because before this, man, I was like, all right, it's cool that I can be a videographer. Like, that's all right, whatever. I get to travel, whatever. But this is a whole different level. So I want to share that with people when it comes down to that education side. So
I'll be honest, man. The biggest video I have on my YouTube channel is courtesy of that coming out of that old man's noggin about informational, tutorial-esque kind of videos, informative videos. Yeah. That was the #1 video on my channel. Is pit tuning. But anyways, my point is, try to listen to him because he actually. He does, when it comes to business and shit like that, man. Marty, one man party, Marty knows how to party down with that money business.
To be in the industry, to be in the UAV industry right now in 2020, I got respect because a lot of us got in at 2014, 2015 when everyone kind of got in. And the guys that are still around now and successful, man, I got respect. A
lot of us are still grinding full time.
So and
there's not a lot of us full time guys that do this stuff.
Yeah, it's a blessing, man. But
there's a lot of part timers out there that's got a full time job that pays for their part time,
Yeah, part-time hobby / business side / fun.
But guys like you and me, we're out there grinding, and So,
so what I'm doing now is I'm basically I find like a responsibility almost, and I found a love for it. Really is. We all know the feeling we get whenever we get to show somebody, FPV and like what it's like to fly a drone or like, just tag along on an FPV ride, man. And like that excitement, every FPV pilot you'll ever talk to, I guarantee you, they're gonna say like, man, the best part is just showing somebody FPV that's never seen it before.
Well, here's the thing. So I
figured out that I want to turn that into something that's more attainable. So I started Team Flight Control with a business partner of mine, Ed Richards. And our goal is basically just to, just show kids, the potential of a drone career, and just to say, like I know that it's changed my life. It's made me very, very happy, and just the fact that like, you don't even have to make a ton of money.
I saw you doing that. Yeah, I saw you doing it with the kids. Are y'all doing the tello and stuff like that also?
Yes.
Are you doing the drone blocks? Are you doing the drone blocks yet?
We drone blocks a little bit, but fortunately, what I bring to the table with just the crew that I have here in Philadelphia is the FPV side, and we found that there's a big gap when it comes to drone education in the FPV side of it, because all these kids and all these educators want to learn how to build the drone, how to like fly and compete and race, man. Yeah. So
hold on, Nick. Go ahead, because we're coming up on a commercial break, and I have to go to commercial. So I don't want to. I don't want to necessarily cut you off, but I'm being very strict about time this season because last season was zig and zag and all 3-4 hour nonsense. We're not doing that again. I promise you, kids. I got to make sure we're riding the ship. I am the captain. Captain Stubing has set his foot down and said we need to take a commercial break. We're going to take a quick 5. We'll come back. We're going to continue to talk with Nick Lang and Nick Lang Media, and he's going to talk. We're going to show one of his videos. I got it queued up, so we're going to be all ready for that when we come back to the commercial. And then after Nick Lang, we got Andre Muller, quote-unquote self-titled world's best pilot. We're going to see. He's got big Unterhosen to fill. Mit Scheiße. He knows what that says. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and take a quick 5. Remember, BYOBB, whatever makes you feel happy, makes the show even better. And 21 and over. We'll be back in 5. See you in a bit. Toodles.
So you think you could tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell a dream filled from a cold steel rail, a smile from a veil? Do you think you could tell? Did they get you to trade your heroes for gold? Hot ash trees, hot air from a cool breeze, cold comfort change.
talk. I always I do the same thing.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Drone Hangar. Here we are again. Marty, I promise, when we get Andre, we're definitely going to do the other one. When we come back for Andre's interview, we'll do that for sure. The other one. Anywho's, we're back here with Nick Lang. Marty's not even here. I'm talking to nothing. Holy shit. See, we zig and zag. But we're going to destination information, and right now we're talking to Nick Lang. Belinda's, are you helping the boat? Yep, she is. She said she would make sure. Marty's back, slowly, surely. It's going to get here.
I'm back.
We made it. All right. All right, we're back. Thank God. Jesus. Just doing my best, man. We do have a timer. I think he's on the delayed time. He's not paying attention to the normal time. He's watching the live, which is a delay.
Live, all the way live.
So, Nick, when we were leaving you, going to commercial, yada, 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 and we were talking about the kids and this stuff, but I want to move on because we time. Yep. I want to talk about the Cinewhoop, and I'm going to pull up your video, and while we're watching the video, we're going to just chat with you, and let me make sure I got this right here. Marty, hold on one sec.
I'm waiting.
I need my timer, right? It's even a damn fucking timer. Jeez Louise.
Have you got a script for this show?
No.
The FCC would not allow a script for this show.
Oh, all right. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit the play on this, and then go over here on that. It takes a lot, man. This is why we need Brian here and whatnots. Here we go. All right, there we go. We got over here. We got everybody down there. Yeah. Got everybody moving.
You know, one thing we haven't done.
There we go. All right.
One thing we haven't done.
Tell me. So, Nick, we are watching your video now. Okay, I'm gonna turn it down. And man, it might be a little choppy, folks. Bear with it. But if you want to go watch the whole thing, you can definitely go to Nick Lang on YouTube.
On YouTube.
Yep, on YouTube. Check him out.
God, that's cool.
It's so cool, man. I mean, it's just really awesome. I'm gonna try to turn my music down and pull your music up. So it takes a lot, doesn't it, Nick? Nick, doesn't it take a lot to do all this stuff?
Clip you're looking at, but
we're looking at Nick Fly-Throughs by Nick Lang Media. We're about 30 seconds in, 35 seconds in.
Yeah.
Fly-Throughs, it says, and we're watching you going down on the motocross bikes and zipping through. Get some nice audio in there. Yeah. Did you add the audio in it?
Yes.
And edit?
Of course. Yeah.
Yep. I like the sounds, the whoosh sounds, and everything. So, folks, are watching Nick Lang Media. What was that? What the hell was that?
That was my sound effect.
Your effect? What? Oh, I was like, what the frick? You threw me for a loop, man. I'm like, what the hell is he talking about?
I'll sell you a whole package of sound effects.
And that's David Whiddon right there.
Oh yeah, dude. David came to Philadelphia, man, and like we all went out to dinner. Me, Blitz, David, and his brother, and we hit up the Rocky Steps, and I brought the Cinewhoop, of course. And
so that's the Rocky
David,
Steps?
man, he was so pissed, bro. He was like, "Oh, you sure, mate? You didn't get it, mate? You want me to run up that again, mate?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude, I need you to do it one more time, buddy. One more time."
Over and over and over again. Way to treat the man. You're going to work today. Ding, ding, ding. Bring it in. You're going to be exercising today, Mr. Whiddon. So this is really cool, man. You're at looks like you're at a wedding reception hall. It's a beautiful reception hall. Yep. And now you're on to a multi-rotor car. Or no, that was cool with that four-wheel buggy just jumping up in the air. Fly-throughs going through someone's backyard over their pool, onto their deck, rear deck. Looks like a dentist's office. Oh, I remember this one, dude. And these are all from some of these are from your actual commercials.
No,
right?
These are all, this is all work that I've, a lot of this, because this is my first reel, so.
That's a cool video with all those.
Understand that, you got to have a reel at first, and you got to do a lot of jobs for free. So a lot of the stuff that you're watching right now was done completely for free.
I remember the free days.
Wow, imagine getting that for free.
I remember the free days.
Look at that.
The wife would say, "Is this a paying job?" And I'm like, "No, I'm trying to."
I like how you got everyone queued up with a skateboarder and everybody just kind of the people timing.
You have to work.
There goes David again up the Rocky Steps.
What's that?
It's just a great edit, man.
I love this.
This is so cool.
I love this part.
I'm just sitting here staring at it.
That's at Bam Margera's house.
Wow, really? Bam Margera's house? Is that where you were at?
And the second clip, I think, in that demo reel is Bam sitting at his table.
Shut the fuck up. Are you serious, brother?
Yeah, watch that second clip. I was working on a documentary called Humanity Stoked that I'm really happy to be a part of. It's an all volunteer production crew, so we volunteer.
awesome.
But I've been able to show
Very
Tony
awesome.
Hawk. I've been able to show Tony Hawk, Bob Pernquist, Tony Alva,
That's
Tiny
crazy.
Man. So all in their offices, they wore my goggles. I got them to sign my case, and I got to show
That
them,
is
hey, this
so
is FPV.
cool, dude.
Yeah.
He got to hang out with all the OGs of skateboarding and whatnot. That's sick, dude. And you really hung out with Bam?
Yeah, Bam's very cool, man.
That's crazy, dude.
He's very hesitant around about the people that just show up because he's so used to people being like, oh yeah, man, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. But he actually, when I showed him what a fly-through was, he actually physically took the phone out of my hands. He's like, what? And he was just like amazed by it. He's like, this is crazy. So then we set up a few shots, and he was really cool about it. So those shots hopefully will make the doc. I don't know if they're going to fit into the storyline that we filmed.
I
that day,
bet he
but-
wished you were flying for him back in the MTV days.
Oh, yeah, man. I bet you they do.
That's
Yeah,
what
man.
he saw when he saw your phone. He was like, damn, I wish we had this back in the day.
And that brings up, like, you guys wanted to talk a little bit about the Cinewhoop business, man.
Yeah.
And, like, people don't realize the professionalism that you have to have when doing this stuff, because a lot of us, we're used to flying on the weekends, and we're used to racing wings, or we're used to diving buildings and all that stuff. But when you enter a system that's been in place, forever, really, since motion picture, really, before movies, whenever movies start, I don't know. I'm not like a film buff. People always say like, "Oh, your favorite movie?" I'm like, psh, dude, I don't know. I mean, I just like making movies, whatever. But anyways, there's a huge responsibility we have as like FPV pilots, because it's the first time that directors and producers are going to be working with us. So we kind of have to set the standard of what this industry is going to look like, right? So anytime that you're representing, like yourself on set, you're representing the community, and you got to do everything right. You got to have safety your number one concern, and you have to have just a willingness to like, just be professional and understand that it might be a little boring. Actually, people have this expectation that if you're a part of a movie set, you're going to be asked to do like crazy, amazing, like oh, it's going to be like a freestyle video.
Right, it's work.
It's
work.
9 times out of 10, yeah, it's going to be work, and they're going to want you to do the same move. It's going to be basic for 10 hours a day.
Yeah,
So
it's not very flamboyant, or as the movies or the TV might think you it to be. It's not that way.
Yeah, you get a
a lot of
call
work.
time. You get a call
But this is so cool, Nick. I mean,
at,
go ahead, Marty.
you get a call time at like 5:30 in the morning, but they don't really need you till 3:30 in the afternoon.
So,
Out of mind.
Nick,
Those are great.
jumping in the pool shot, was that Bam?
No, that was a buddy of mine, Lucid 4 on Instagram. He's just like a parkour guy. He's the same guy that was doing the skateboard transition in the ramp inside Bam's. It's called
great.
Castle Bam in Westchester.
Let me see if I
But
can-
Bam was in the pool in that shot, and then Bam was in the second shot of that demo reel where he's sitting at his table.
Yeah,
But,
man, Nick, I have to give you a thumbs up and a massive applause and all that, because that's some cool shit, dude. Yeah, you really outdid yourself on that one, brother. I mean, it's cool. I mean, you sit here and watch
That's
Nick's. You
awesome.
could watch Nick's stuff all the videos. You probably just watch them back to back. They're really well done, and all that
Appreciate
you're
it.
doing when you've done car commercials now, right? For where you live, right? Is that
That was actually one of my. I think that's probably my favorite video. Was for
is it up
dealership
on
in
your
Horsham.
YouTube, bro?
Yep.
We'll show one more of Nick's. Let me show him this one. This is actually pretty cool. And this is the one shot where you did the fly through and all that shit.
Yeah. So the
Yeah,
backstory
that was
to
all.
is,
Yeah, it's cool. Let's pull it up first. What's the name of it, real quick?
If you just go to my playlist on my channel, so if you
Yep.
go to the fly through playlist, it's going to be the first video on there. It's going to be the Horsham Ford fly through commercial. I think it's
Oh
called.
yeah, man, this is quick. I gotta make sure I got it queued up on the good old OBS, which I do. So I'm gonna transition over here. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do a little of that, and then I'm gonna hit play, and we're gonna let it play. And it's quick. It's not a long one. It's 20 seconds.
Yep.
It's a little choppy because of my feed. I gather that.
Horsham, PA, for a new or used car or truck, and that reason, it's Chapman.
It's Chapman. For that reason, it's Chapman. For your Jeep, Ford, and Dodge
I
Ram
love-
needs.
yeah.
Easton Road, Route
I
something.
love this one. I've seen a lot of car commercials.
What's this one?
This-
Branding
this-
video.
this
What's
one-
this one?
This is my favorite one.
Which one? The one you just saw?
This is my favorite car commercial.
Oh, he's
Of all
on that
car
delay
commercials.
again, kids. It's Marty.
Well,
I want to have that song. Like, "Da, da, 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 it's Marty.
You're the director
I'm
with
trying,
the controls.
man.
So
Well, you're watching the live stream, right, off of your phone or some apparatus, and
Yeah.
therefore it's
Yeah.
delayed. You don't see what we're seeing here, which is the actual live like happening right now.
Yeah.
You're seeing a 20-second delay.
Well, I'm telling you right now, I fucking like the damn car commercial. Okay? Out of all the car commercials,
Start getting angry. Everybody
and
throw
I've
down.
actually done a couple of car commercials, and they suck compared to that one that Nick did with the dude, where you flew through the cars. And then what was even better, and this is what I'm talking about you teaching, is you did a follow-up video on how you did it.
Oh, yeah,
you remember
did.
that? You
Yeah, the behind the scenes
The
I put on
behind the
Instagram because I
scenes.
had a friend of mine is another pilot in Philadelphia. He's a really good Cinewhoopin pilot, Matt. He is actually hiding behind that car I flew through.
Yeah.
And as soon as I went out the window, he followed it and caught the drone, and I cut the motor and had the salesman do his line. And as soon as I heard that he was done with his line, I rearmed the motor and I took off and then I did a flip for the intro. So that was all planned out, and that took. I mean, that took a little bit of time, but I mean, I was so happy with that result, man. Like we showed up that day, and like I had this whole other idea where I was going to just show all the cars, and I was going to I was going to line up at a different side of the building. But then I looked at what we had to work with, and Matt actually helped out a lot. He was like, dude, we should actually take off from the back of a car. I was like, dude, that's brilliant, dude. So like we took off from the back of the car. That's what you see the first part of the video, the hatch open up, and then I just created a slalom, man. I just created a slalom, and I kept it simple.
Let's look at it one more time. Let's see if we can't look at it one more time.
Yeah.
And talk about this again.
Yeah.
Because this is really cool. It's not this video. It's the one before it. Fly through. Here we go. Bam. Playing. Make sure everyone's queued up.
Yeah, I mean, I would have loved to have worked on Nick. The one I worked on, the guy showed up with a red Epic on a slider, and I was like, oh my gosh.
It's Chapman. Jeep, Ford, Dodge Ram needs
like,
1100 Eastern Road Route 611.
And I was like,
Pennsylvania.
Nick did a better commercial with just a quadcopter.
We're watching another one of Nick's.
Than the dude with the red Epic that I work with, right?
I appreciate it, but honestly, it comes back to this simplicity, man. Because my company is Lang Medie.
Yeah.
So this was a good one too.
In all the aspects, and like I love
classic
being able to
Automo.
do that where I show up and I'm, I have a small crew. That's a spotter, and I got. I got drones and like.
So Nick, I'm watching the one. I'm watching the one right now where you go through the classic Automo. Your insurance must have been like, it must have had to see like some serious insurance, dude.
Bro, I can't even tell you.
Those guys have been having a conniption, dude. Like, I want to see your insurance. I want to make sure it covers. You fuck anything up, you're paying.
Dude, all those cars, man, are for sale, man. So like, if I nick any of those cars, it's been game over.
Yeah, been game over.
I flew the geyser in that video actually. So what happened with that video is I went. I met that company at the Coatesville Grand Prix, which one of those clips is my demo reel with the old cars and I farmed through the trees. So I met that company at that event and I showed him. I was like, "Hey, check this out, man. This is something I'm working on. It's called a fly through. It's using a drone, but it's a whole different perspective." And he's like, "Actually, we want to revamp our video, and I think it'd be great." So I went there for a test run, and I was on 5.8 analog, and I couldn't see the antennas. Like, I didn't have high enough resolution to see all the antennas. Since there's thousands of cars, all the antennas are going to be in different places. I couldn't just do a walkthrough where they all were. So I actually postponed the shoot, and I said, I'm not going to do it until I come back with the DJI FPV system. Nice. So I came back with the DJI FPV system about a month later, and I did this video that you're watching now. But I also did a one-take fly-through, which I don't even think I've released on my Instagram yet. The company did. Classic Automo released a fly-through, but I got to do a release of it, which is a one take.
Cool, man.
That DJI system, man,
it's good shit, man. I mean, this video right here is really cool that you did for for Classic Automo. I mean, this is what I was talking about. This is what why I wanted you on here to talk about. Look what you do with drones, and you've got. It's growing, dude. There's no doubt you're going to be getting more business. I mean, come on, man. The whole package. Come on.
What kind was that? That's a Cinewhoop.
Yeah, what is it? What exactly are you flying? So get some people know.
I'm flying the Shen Drone Geyser, which is the larger of the Squirt version. It's a Squirt, but just a little bit larger, and it's able to run 5S motors. So I run the DJI Air unit, and I use Real Steady, of course. So a shameless plug: if you want Real Steady, use Nick Lang. Get $5 off.
$5 off. Okay.
$5 off. There's nothing wrong with plugging your shit here. That's what these things are for. Do it. Plug it. Spectrum. Hand job, Spectrum.
So like my background, man, I've been making promotional videos forever, man. Like since I started my business in 2015, and before that at different production companies. So I know what a client is looking for. They want like a branding video of like, all right, this is our company. And I was like, all right, well, let's just have fun with this, and let's just do something that like someone hasn't seen before. So I told them about the idea, and I said, I'm going to fly this new kind of drone. It's called, the technology is called FPV, first person view. I'm going to wear these goggles, and I'm going to fly right through some of your multi-million-dollar cars. Yeah. And they were like, yeah, sounds awesome. Sounds good. So I got extremely lucky with that. They trusted me from the get-go, and I was able to produce that, which I'm really proud of. And then I got the one-take fly-through coming soon.
So when I'm working with a client and I know when I'm going to get paid is when I get that wow. When they say wow, I'm like, I got you done. You're done.
Business,
you're
man.
done.
Like,
you're done. Easy check.
And that's why I'm always like the first guy to tell other FPV pilots in the community. I say, guys, go out there and do it, man. Like, just do it, because there's such a gap where I know guys that I used to compete with in the regular production world, and they're saying like, oh man, like what is he flying? Like I gotta get that. And then like, the FPV pilots out there now, they might not have the production like background, but there's production companies out there that are looking for that skill set. Oh, yeah. So you put enough content out there. And
there's work out there just to be a pilot. I mean, literally, just a pilot for hire. There's a niche out there where you don't have to do any editing, nothing. All you can do is just chase piloting jobs.
Yep. And that's what you want to do. That's what we want to do. If you negotiate with the right people, you can.
Because there's a lot of companies that already have in-house video production editing, and they're like, look, we don't want to deal with the insurance. We don't want to deal with the crashing and all that. We don't want to deal with the liability, so they just hire you as the pilot. And there's plenty of work out there just for pilots. Get out there and network.
Hell yeah, man. So network and just be humble, man. Be humble.
That's it.
Yeah. Because this Marty knows, like this industry, man, the UAV industry, when it started in 2014, 2015, people made enemies, man. And like if we all know companies out there that have a little black dot next to their business name, and like you just know not to. I'm not going to name. I'm not going to do anything like that. I'm just saying that like you be very, very aware of the niche market that you're entering, and just how you can help other people out, and then in return they're going to help you out. And that's how I built my business.
It's a better philosophy like that. Yeah. In the beginning, there was a lot of shoot people down. Are you a Part 61 pilot? When the 333 was out. Are you flying commercially and all this bullshit? And there's a lot of shooting down other people and stuff. But there's so much work out there. If like you say, be humble and you go out there and teach people. And man, like I said, you get that wow. Oh man, that's the greatest feeling.
So hey, I got to move on. I got to keep moving. We got another guest coming along. I want to thank Nick for his time. But Nick, I wanted to talk to you something moving forward, changing channels, moving along, because we are zigging and zagging to the point of Z's, and I want to get moving. All right, so moving along, right?
I want to watch more Nick videos.
No, we're gonna move on, because I want to talk about, because not only does Nick make killer ass videos and cinematography, he's also a great wing pilot, and he races, and he's been on the circuit, and we've competed against each other for a number of years. And David Whiddon, move on to that. David Whiddon is basically our announcer and does TBRC. That's a wing company, but he is also a programmer, and he's worked on a couple of games that I played, and actually really cool, really awesome. Some VR stuff, and he's really amazing what he does. And one of the projects he's currently working on is a new simulator, but it's geared for fixed wing. It's totally different. It's heavily wing oriented. So Delta, like what we do, and like Belinda does, I do. And now, we're going to have to give an applause to the new member of a wing flying community, and that would be One Man Party Marty. Has dipped his toe in there and flying a parrot around. Apparently he did it the other day and didn't tell me, but anywho's. Yeah, he's still doing it, but cool. Anyways, moving on. I lost my train of thought. Here's what I want. Wings and the simulators. So David is making one with another guy, and I cannot remember his name. I don't know if you do, Nick, but you saw this video, right, that we're going to get ready to show?
Oh, yeah.
This is really cool shit. Like for guys and gals like us that are wing pilots, or you're a quad person and you want to get, what looks like right now a great preview of if the game is going to be like it or the sim's going to be like this, it's going to be pretty awesome. I mean, really, it's going to be awesome. And you'll get a chance to actually fly a wing without having to go through the process of building it. and see if you really like it. And I mean, a lot of shit. It looks like you can race, but without further ado, let me go ahead and slide this over here like this, and see if I can cue it up. It freezes my Skype, so bear with me. We're gonna watch this. This is the video, and I think everybody's moving. Cool. I'm gonna kill this. So this is the video that they stitched together. It looks almost real.
Yeah.
Because if you've ever done cloud surfing, this is like one of my videos right here, dude. Like, seriously.
Yeah, he.
Look at this, all this
he showed me
graphics.
this video, and I was like, dude, you nailed the music, man, because like it's so important to have a good music track.
I agree.
And yeah, and I told him, I was like, man, you got something here, man. Like I'm so upset that he wasn't able to join us tonight, because it would have been great to like really pick his brain about this, because him and I have been talking about this for a little bit.
Frisbee was more important today, kids. Frisbee was more important.
Of course, yeah, we got responsibility.
Frisbee
over
shit.
in, well, I don't know where he's at now. I think he's in Canada. He might be in Australia still with visiting. But
he was doing some Frisbee crap.
He is doing something to, he's making something that the community is just going to be. It's going to be so much better because of this, man.
Oh, absolutely.
And,
everyone's
really
going to now game level. Their level of flying and getting to that flow like I talk about. I've been talking about it for fucking years, Nick, and you know it. And it's trying to achieve that level. They're going to now, everyone's going to be able to start getting to that level, because they don't have to risk crashing their shit. They don't have to crash their stuff anymore. What's that?
I don't know about everyone, because you and I both know that it comes down to the nerves, man. And as a simulator, it's great to get people introed.
Yeah, exactly. Get you intro, get you trying. Some of us will be able to.
People excited about it. Yeah.
You'll be able to further your skills some. I mean, nothing's going to beat the outdoors, but this is definitely going to raise your game. What do you think, Belinda? You've seen this, haven't you? What are your thoughts?
Yes. I think it's awesome. You know, I started, 2 years ago, and there was nothing, only the drone simulator.
I love it.
Man, I would have given anything for this.
I love the trailing, the oh man, I get speechless every time I see it. Liberty, the Commonwealth Games 2018. The championship track is right there. That's so cool.
Belinda just said, like, she nailed it. She was like, you know what, like, I never thought about maybe racing wings, because I know the entry level, like, you got to really understand building with foam instead of carbon fiber. And to have this simulator to be able to show somebody, like, hey, just try it. You know, it's a whole different experience. You don't have a flight controller in there. You're really just you're flying, man. Like, it's crazy. It's like once you try, you're like, all right, it's definitely different than drone racing.
I hope you can put, maximize it the best you can at FPV. Where you're going to put goggles on, or if you got VR, I know you'll be able to do it in VR, because you can. You can run the desktop in VR. So theoretically, you could do this in VR. But if they will give a VR option for it, where you are in it, would be kind of cool. But this will definitely raise people's game. I kid you not, man. This is definitely going to increase the skill set amongst the broader base. It's going to get, everyone's going to rise up a notch. Everyone's going to get better and better, and that's going to be really cool.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, and you probably agree too, though, the fact that David Whiddon is one of the creators of this game. I mean, that just says it all right there. I mean, this is a guy that's been to almost every major wing race ever.
Yep.
People seek him out to go to wing races, and he understands how wings fly. I mean, people don't realize David Whiddon has designed
wings,
the TVRC wings, man.
Yep.
Like, this guy knows
wings. He knows what needs, and he'll know the physics. He'll know what it's supposed to feel like. He'll have all that. So David Whiddon.
He's a game developer, so he's not going to release something that's like, it kind of works.
Because you can see it.
No, man, this is ready to go.
Look at the graphics, the detail, it's just, and I can't wait to fly Liberty's course, the championship course. I can't wait to do that, dude. I hope they have.
I'm gonna have to get Ty Darby on Discord chat and talk in his ears.
Yeah,
remember that.
I'll have to get Tanner No FPV in my ear as well and just start talking as well. It's cool because I hope we can run time trials. I hope we can run time trials, that we can have like a leaderboard. It would be really cool, like Velocitrone does, but we could do it on wings. What do you think, Belinda?
Yes.
Yeah, have a top 10 and the whole thing, a whole ball of wax opens. It's so cool. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So, see what happens. But David was going to be on the show tonight. He was going to be our next guest, which my next guest is going to be Andre Muller from Germany. He stayed up all night. He's apparently drunk as shit. That's what I've been told. That's what the plan is. He said, I'm German and I'm going to be drunk as shit. And I said, all right. Just borderline, get it to the edge where you could still be understandable. But I'm going to get his thoughts on this whole, on David's, this whole the simulator, I'm still somewhat speechless about it because it's so damn awesome. It's so cool, and everyone's racing ability is going to get better and better, and it's going to create a whole new talent pool. Hopefully, like
Hell yeah,
get a lot more talent moved up, and quad guys come in and just see what we've been talking about and babbling about for fucking eons. It feels like talking about this shit, but we're doing our best. But anyways, that was Nick Lang. Nick, we appreciate you coming on the show, dude. You were awesome for sure. And if you want to reach out to Nick, go to Nick Lang Media. You can reach him out on all social medias as well. And Nick Lang Media. A lot of medias there. But anywho's, thanks, Nick. We really appreciate you coming on the show, dude. Hope you had a good time, man.
It was a pleasure, man. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the platform you guys give me. And anyone has questions, please hit me up. I love it.
All right. You heard him. If you want to reach out to Nick, you know what to do. Reach out to him and touch somebody. Nick, we're going to hang up on you real quick. Asthmatic FPV right here. Puff, puff, all right, that was Nick. It's cool. I love Nick. Sitting here watching this. We'll cue this over here and go back to
Great
us.
guy.
Yeah, it was a great guy. I'll give him one more applause on that one. He's sitting here trying to fiddle fart with all the other bullshit. Brian and Rotor and everybody else. We're trying again, I swear. But it was good. Nick had a lot of information. And I think it's great what he does. His whole level of cinematography and his edits and everything are really kick-ass. So, there you go. Hopefully some inspiration to some of you guys who do that kind of thing. I don't know, Ed Ricker, you're probably watching too. And I know you guys want to see that shitty video I recorded earlier today. It's actually good, but it needs more time because it's actually really funny. We're going to go ahead and take a quick commercial break, 5 minutes, and then we're going to have Andre Muller on next. Chit-chat with him. He's got some info he wants to hand out, and we're going to see how drunk a German can be at 3 in the morning in Germany. How's that sound? I think that's a great plan. When we come back, we'll see if we can do that silly-ass intro on number 2 Marty wanted us to do. And you still want us to do that?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna give that. Oh, man, we're gonna give it a shot. All right, we'll be back in 5 minutes, guys and gals. Chatty Cathy, we love you. We'll say hi's in a minute. I still haven't done it. All right, transitioning. What up, everybody? Welcome back to the Drone Hangar. I am your host, Shelby Vole. We didn't do the damn intro.
You are just so out of sync tonight.
I am, man. Yeah. I missed the yin to my yang. I wrote her.
I told you about that.
Yeah, I mean, he's got some stuff going on, and can't talk about it. So, anyways, wish him the best, and hope everything's going to work out fine for him. And then Brian, Beehive didn't show up either with his Indiana Jones hat. And all I got is this furnace, and Marty's on the other side of TV as normal. But I do have Belinda here, thank God.
We made it.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. They don't see you. They hear you. But anyways, we're zigging and zagging. We just finished talking to Nick Lang. We've been talking about the news. We're trying to get Andre on here. So Andre keeps saying he's waiting. And I again, we've already talked to him before, and I don't know why we're having a problem now. But I'll add him one more time. And adding him again. And here we go. That's why we say it zigs and zags. We're trying to get there. I promise. And I'm ringing him on Skype, and he's still not listening. And anywho's, let me go ahead and kill that. Let me go ahead and welcome back in the rest of the gang. That way they can chit-chat with you and read what's going on in the chats and help me out on that one. That would be cool.
Yes.
And here we go. There we go. Feels a little nicer over here. There we go. Let me see if I can do a little calling Andre. We're calling you, Andre. But anyways, what are they saying in chat at Kathy Land? And by the way, thank you, Chatty Kathy Land, for coming in here and tuning in. And some of you come in and out and in and out. But we brought to my attention harshly, and yet it was needed, that I wasn't saying hi to the Chatty Kathy Land.
Yeah, Belinda, go ahead and read some comments.
Yeah, read some of
them. Bruce said he would fly for parts. So Nick that.
Rue will fly for parts. Guy's got 5 rigs ready to roll. All of them HD. What else do we got going on in Chatty Kathy Land?
Mrs. Bandito. I wanted to know if Nick was going to go to CFL.
Oh, that was a good question. I don't know if Nick's going to CFL. I think the answer is no, he's not. I do recall vaguely that the answer was no. Go ahead.
There's not a whole lot of us out there. I mean, there's not a lot.
Not really.
No.
Everybody saying that, they liked the video that was up early, so we're good.
Oh, well, look who joined us straight from Germany with a lean and some glasses. Andre Muller, wie geht's, man? Das ist los.
Morning, guys.
Morning. It's the evening for us, son. It is tomorrow morning for you. How drunk are you, son? How, what's that?
It's fucking late o'clock.
It's late o'clock, he says. I'm here to help decipher his German English. We'll get there. I promise. Destination information is where we're heading. We're having fun. But right now, our current guest is Andre Muller from Germany, the FPVWRA Germany group, right? Chapter? National organization, right? What do we want to call it, Andre?
I really don't know. How do you want to call it?
What did I tell you before we got on the show, guys?
Yeah.
Gang members, what did I tell you at break?
Yeah.
Hang on. I told you it's going to be a drunk German guy at 3 a.m. his time on the show. Yeah. We know that's Destination F. Well, anyways, we're at the port of Andre Muller right now. Andre, what's going on with you and those fine packages? First of all, are you cutting your own wings, brother?
Yes.
You are? Can you drunkenly tell us about your wings that you're cutting?
We adapted the design of Alex. We changed a little bit. We added bigger spars.
Are they flat? Are they flat spars, or are they just wider diameter spars?
Just bigger ones.
Just bigger ones. Nice big German spars. Sorry, I had to go there. It was anybody could hit that one out the park. Like, seriously, it was begging to be talked about. So I like and I don't have them pulled up because I can't pull it up. I'm not going to pull it up. But the packaging that you wrote on there was actually fine. Belinda, did you see anything that he posted? You probably did. You see his packaging? She's embarrassed because it was pretty funny. But laughing aside, tell me about what's going on with the current Germany and the racing scene. Is it getting bigger, or it's growing? It seems like it is. I mean, based on the last time we talked to you.
Indeed, it's growing, yeah. Last year we were talking about 10 to 15 pilots per race. I think this year we'll hit 30 to 40 pilots.
Damn, dude, that's outstanding. I think it's really cool.
That's a nice growth, yeah.
Yeah, and you're trying to make it into, You want to go global because you want to go and claim and stake you are the best and tell everyone that Andre Muller and his big rods are here to play.
I made first.
I got a lot of them, son. You can line them up all day long. Bet you my line's longer.
Is that an award or is that a 3D print?
Yeah, I don't know. Did you print that yourself? Oh, man, I had to go there. You got to understand, just so you know, on the Chat Academy land, Andre and I have got like a nice friendly rivalry going on. One day we're going to race because he wants to race so bad, and he wants to get it down. He wants to be like, let's go, mach schnell. That's what I'm going to be saying to you. Okay. Oh, wait. Before you continue, what kind of lighting is that you have going on? Which I'm saying this is borderline because I didn't put it in the memo, but are you using a filter to create your lighting? Are these like fake boobies? Yeah. Is that in your house or are you using a filter?
No, this is in my house.
Are you serious?
It is changing colors.
Oh, man.
It is changing colors.
I didn't know if it was a filter or is it one of those programmable bulbs that you can put in?
No, it's a bar. It's a light bar.
Oh, no shit.
It's programmable.
Dude, that's pretty cool.
For the show, it's perfect.
Looks like if we could have seen that thing, it would have been better. It's crazy. It cascades a whole. You keep changing like hues of color, like hues of purple and blue, and like you keep fading in the yellow and orange and green. Anyways, good lighting. I have to commend you on that one. It's up in the Doug Bell category. That's good stuff. So you're saying 15 pilots now? You're gonna like double that going into 2020 this year, right? Is that your projection?
That, yes. And for this reason, I made the second best pilot for my daughter.
Oh, nice. There you go. I got the sound. There you go. I like that.
Yeah.
Did you make that for her?
Yeah.
That's cool, dude. I like that. Dad's getting his daughter involved. That's very cool. Yeah. Just you don't do it when you're drunk, though, right?
No.
Feed her a beer. Here, have a beer, and let's lay some spars in real quick.
Yeah. Don't drink and fly.
Don't drink and fly. Definitely don't drink and fly. I can attest to that for sure. Don't do it. It's destination effed for sure. So now, what has Germany broken up into like subchapters, like city-wise? Like, do you have? Because I know I lived in Germany a while, and I know how cities are like with football. This city goes against that city. You know, you kind of have that rivalry going on. It's on the league that you're playing. You guys don't have that in?
Takes it right. I mean,
because you drive.
Weekend, I just took a 6-hour ride for training.
That's crazy. Look at him. He's serious. He's like driving around, putting the hours in. I've done the same damn thing, dude. If you want it, you're going to go and get it, right? That's the way to do it.
That's right.
Yep. Put in the time on the Autobahn, go driving around the country, and line up, keep racing everybody, saying what you're saying, and probably come true. And then you got to come over here.
That's right.
And then just come over here. Because I'm lazy. I don't want to go over there. I would actually like to go over there. It would be fun. I actually have some close family friends that live in Heidelberg still. It'd be good to probably go out there and see them.
Drive through your town. Now there's something like winterish times here, you know, and if I wouldn't take that ride, nobody would start training right now because it's cold, it's wet, but I don't care. So if you take a ride and you drive to anywhere, the people will come.
Yeah.
You know, I carry the big gates with me.
So what gates did you get? Did you get the ones we have? I think you got them smaller, didn't you? A little less, not as wide, or they? Give me the dimensions on them.
Oh, it's 30 by 45. No. It's.
Are they inflatables? They're inflatables, though.
10 by 15.
10 by 15. So yeah, they're little. You're 15 wide by 10 tall.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're a little bit. I think those are the same, actually. I think those are the same specs. Those are exact same specs.
But yours are looking wider.
I think it's just the shot. You also remember there's first generation gates, and then there's a second gen, and then now there's a third. So there's been revisions along the way, and there's one that's out now that was actually debuted at the championship this past year, and it's made of a tougher material. It's white. It's actually one of my videos where it's lit up and where I'm DVRing it. And you can see it there. It's a little smaller, but it's made of stronger materials because what we found here, the prop when it hits those gates, it just chops the shit up. So I don't know what kind of material you got on your inflatables, but I hope they're thick.
Yeah, ours are made in Germany, so there's no chance.
Oh shit! I wasn't ready for that one, Andre. That was good stuff, though. He said it's from Germany, so you don't have to worry about shit. It's made of quality. I'd agree with you on that, probably.
So,
Go ahead.
know the reason why we are the best pilots?
Oh, he's laying it down.
We are
Here comes, folks. Here comes this whole can of horse shit. Bear with us as we listen to him. Hold on. I'll explain his horse shitness here in a second. We're gonna give him the timer.
Oh, that's cool.
Here, go ahead. Socks du Scheiße jetzt. There you go.
What are the stains?
What does that mean? You have short, stumpy penises? That's why you guys are the best pilots in the nation?
What are the stains on there?
I know. What is the staining? I mean, you don't clean yourself? You only bathe once a week? Stories are holding true. That's it. Don't.
Dicklets.
That's right. I call them, what did I call them? Did I call them cocklets? Dicklets?
Yeah,
Did I call them dicklets?
Cocklets.
Well, anyways, is that the signature you put on all these wings? Or is it just that one? Please tell me it's only that one. Is it only that one, or have you sent all the kits with those dicklets?
Lots of the wings.
What's that?
On most of the wings. Not my long-range wings.
So that's your signature. That's your signature.
Yes, it is.
Okay, all right. But these wing kits that you're sending out, that's not going on there, is it?
No.
Okay, all right. I'm going to just leave an applause to that one. I think everybody's very appreciative, including Belinda. She couldn't believe what she was seeing.
Belinda was blushing.
She was blushing a little bit. She was covering her face and like, holy crap! I just saw cocklets.
No, don't apologize.
Don't even worry about it, dude. She's part of the gang. She gets first in every line that we create on the show because she's female. Outside of that, she's treated like the rest of the gang. Females and males are treated equally on the show.
I just read about it. I'm not sorry.
She was probably thinking.
There, now the ship has righted itself. Go ahead, Marty.
She was probably thinking it would have looked nicer if it was pink.
It would have been nicer. Who said that?
If it was pink. If it would have looked nicer if it was pink.
Oh yeah. Well, Linda would think that. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm trying to figure this one out.
All right. So, Andre, what time is it there? Is it really like 3:45 in the morning?
Real deep.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, it's almost 4.
I love the devotion. I love the willingness. Put in the extra hours. So, paint me a picture, if you will, of what you see, like what you're wanting to see from you growing and help grow the WRA over there. What do you envision? Yeah, I know you're thinking bigger outside of the country, so state your case.
This year we're starting to determine the German master and the Europe master, and we are willing to send them over to the United States for comparing. You know, I will fly over.
I like how he looks at the camera. He goes, comparing. So what you're saying is you're going to have a German champion or a German master. You're calling him master or a German.
Yeah.
Okay, and then a European champion / master, if you want to call it that. It's strange. I'm just telling you. Most people are going to go, well, how are we calling it a master? But we're going to go with that just because. We call them champions. And then you were wanting to have like a World Cup, if you will. In essence.
Yes, please.
I agree. I mean, I totally think it's a great, totally 100% on board with you. We've talked about stuff like this in very minimal conversations, but it's been brought up. Like, it'd be great if blah, blah, blah. We could have it everywhere.
My
be neat.
My organization is partnering with the FAI and the Olympic Sportbond. And the thing, what I'm doing right now is holding the hand. Please help me,
Right.
Because I know I can't say any bad words right now because I'm live or online about the FAI. But you know how it is coming. Yeah,
you want the fa la 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 song? We have one for you. Marty, did you want to take it away?
La 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 la, hallelujah, hallelujah, FAA.
I guess it's FAIA. That's what he would be saying. Marty loves that song because he's for more regulations, and I'm not for that song because I'm against it.
Right.
So there is since the division.
I
Anyways, so
love
you have
regulations.
shut up. FAIA is the international version of the FAA. Is that right, Marty?
Yeah, I guess so.
No, you're wrong.
I know. That's why I asked Marty. Didn't ask you.
FAI is something
Go ahead,
to
explain
do
it. Explain it to everybody so they know exactly what you're talking about. It's not everybody's privy.
It's a Worldwide Air Sports Federation.
Sport Federation.
There you go. Marty's a little late. I think he's just reading your lips and then uttering them out to make him sound like he knows what the hell he's talking about. I tease. That's sweet. So you're talking. So you can't swear or anything on live right now. You can't do anything like that.
No.
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 You listen to him.
No.
You foolish.
No.
I actually have a button for you. Right.
Du bist scheiße.
One more time.
Du bist scheiße.
I said it enough for you. Why can't you say anything? Is it you under some sort of contract or anything?
Just being good.
Yes.
Shut up, Mark.
Just being good.
Working for an organization that's partnering with the how is it called?
I don't know. That's why we're asking you, man.
Hey, did you just cuss?
Yeah, well, you let him fucking cuss once in a while. You just see?
Money in the
That's right.
pocket.
Yeah, you're in trouble now. You already crossed the line. Now continue on. You already ain't going back now. This show doesn't have a rewind button. Most people are not rewatching these shows, so be honest.
The FAI is called the World Air Sports Federation.
Okay, World Air Sport Federation.
So if you wanted to hand out the title World Champion,
right?
In any air sport,
okay,
any air sport worldwide, the FAI is the only organization that's allowed to hand the title out.
Why is that?
That's the problem.
Why is that, though?
I really don't know why.
I don't know either, because I think anybody that makes up any organization they want can claim themselves to be a world champ. The AFC used to do that. The NFC here in the United States, when they were split, they had their own champions. They were two different organizations, same sport, literally different organizations. Right. And that's how you formed the NFL, because these two organizations had their own ideals, and then they merged. So they can still have, FPV doesn't have to go under a certain sort of international umbrella to be claiming anybody to be national, world, any kind of champion. In my eyes, I'm just saying. I'm just being a devil advocate. Yeah. I mean, Belinda, do you hear what I'm saying on my side on that one? Do you agree or disagree?
I hear.
Does it make sense? Marty, what says you, Marty? You don't know much about racing as far as this side of it goes. You know racing, though. You like NASCAR.
Yeah.
We were just talking about Daytona 500 earlier and how it got rained out, and that's it. And that one guy was flying around Beverly Hills, 90210 drone videographer, whatever it was. But anywho's, what do you think, Marty? Nope.
I ain't got nothing.
He's got nothing. He's dead air. But anyways, continue on, Andre. So you're trying to make sure you fall under that umbrella, and then make it like be real official. Is that the idea? Like you want to be recognized as an official body?
Yeah, I want to have some official things with me, but I'm trying to get it more globally without all the restrictions of any organization. That's the reason I asked you. Hey guys, how about World Cup?
I agree.
Let's do that.
I'm down with the World Cup. I think it's a cool idea, or something to that effect. Call it whatever. But yeah, establishing where you have intercontinental people coming across from countries, meeting in a designated area. I always say Vegas. Vegas has been proven to be a good place to have a race, a wing race. It's already been done. We've already done it. It was very successful. It'll be a great location. It's easy to get to. Flights are fairly inexpensive because it's Vegas. You can get decent flights into it all the time, and just based on the time of year dictates when we have it. But I'm down with you. I think it's great. Now, I did reach out to Ashton, and he was talking to me the other day. I don't know if he spoke to you regards to what his stance was on that, and I'll go ahead and let me see. This is straight from Ashton, so this just in. News. Give me the do, Marty. And Belinda, there you go. I got fucking stereo. This is awesome. So I haven't really had any kind of I know probably won't be. I know we won't be doing any international open this year. It's just not where we are yet from an organizational standpoint. So they're just not ready for it. They're not downing it. They're just saying that right now, currently, they won't be able to undertake that task. As for updates, changes to the rules, blah blah blah. It's rules. These it pertains to us here in the U.S. You too, 2019. We're restricting spec races to already approved manufacturers only. No DIY, no new manufacturers. So there you go. That's this just in. That's right where you play that. Ready? And hit. Yeah. Okay. That's okay. That's good. We're gonna skip that. That was good. Good try. Try it again. VSTVRC right wing wing catcher in the last one approved last year. Defiant. Then we have to play. We have to play and wait. For here in the U.S., Andre, we're also waiting on the FAA rules to come down. So we're kind of in a limbo area right now. If that makes sense. So that's why kind of things are on a kind of a stall.
I mean, in the time of waiting, we can start burning our Horizon hobby stuff, right?
I'm not ready for all these buttons. Man, it's got another zinger. I gotta plead the fifth. It's not say shit. Anyways, so VSTBRC, like I said, and we were moving forward with a molded plane. So the molded thing is something we're going to talk about later. There you go. So there it is. Everything's kind of stalled out a little bit, mainly due to the FAA stuff going on right now. And there you go. So they just don't really have the time to think about international, which they're not saying they don't want to do it, just saying this current year is going to be a no-go. But going forward, most likely that will be a yes. And I think it's a smart thing to do, give them a little time to, because we do over here in the U.S. We're dealing with the fa la 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 crap, and it's turning into utter nonsense. Each week it just seems like it gets worse. What's projected to come down the road for us just seems to get more and more bad. But anyways,
yeah, they don't have
okay, Mark. So that means
go ahead.
I have to be the host of the World Cup this year.
That'd be cool.
Championship. So you have to travel overseas.
Hey,
man, what way to hit me up in the 1 year which would most likely happen.
I would love to.
Financial climate in the Shelby world's changing.
I would love to see
like a possibility.
I
would love to see a GoFundMe so you can go over there and race.
Oh, for me to go over there and race?
Yeah.
Hey, you guys, it's up to you guys. I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole, so I'm not. Do you want to line one up? Go for it, and I will be very grateful.
Y'all just meet in the middle in the ocean.
Just race on the aircraft carrier would be badass. Yeah. But of course, the winds would suck, and we wouldn't be able to do shit. Sit there and hover.
Some research about the FPV wings all over the world. I mean, in Europe, we are Germany, we are Luxembourg, and some people in the UK, and that's about it. You know?
Yeah. Okay.
There's nobody in the Netherlands, nobody in Poland. They really do racing. So, I mean, then I know it's Australia.
Austria? Anybody there? Anybody in Austria?
Not really.
Okay.
No, that's
there are
where
2 people joining our spec wing races.
Right.
But that's about it.
So are the 40 in the neighborhood the same town, or do they do a lot of traveling to get together?
Yeah, so when you hold a meet, is everybody traveling? Everyone travels to come to the meet?
Yeah.
Okay, it's fairly similar to here.
Yeah.
Because we do the same thing. A lot of the core people that go to these races, I just said the statement. A lot of people, it's the same core you see at every event.
Right.
Almost all throughout the country. It's pretty much the same people showing up, throwing down, seeing, claim the fame, whatever.
Are you guys racing for money yet?
Yeah, we did money. You were there, you fucker.
No,
what?
I'm not talking about
I was about ready to say, I was about to get angry cat. I was going to get nuts up in here. We were even going to remotely start talking about that shit show. Go ahead, Andre.
No.
Andre, are you guys throwing down for money?
No.
Do you have projection for that?
Lucky, not yet.
Do you want to go down that road?
No. It's drama. Nothing else.
Yeah.
It's just drama.
I have to agree with you. I mean, it definitely rears ugly heads.
I know.
It rears its ugly head for everybody. I don't know. I mean, if it was ran well, done right, then I don't want to go down this path again. It's just a nightmare of a scenario for me, and I just don't want to relive that again. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. We're going to move forward. So, Andre, you said you're projecting like 30 pilots at all. How many races do you plan on having this year?
For the, let me call it championship. For the German championship, we will have 4 races and a final.
Okay. Do you have any kind of like, is this these races are the qualifiers. This is how they get in, or do you have
Right.
That's the way to do it. All right, that works.
Yeah.
And what are you doing? The WRA format as far as racing, the format, the way it works that we do it here, or are you guys modifying it?
No. We adapted it.
You adapted it. So is everything? Is it like a hybrid? Because I know you have weight restrictions, like, don't you?
No. The only restrictions we do have is the transmitting power of the video transmitter. It's 25 milliwatts.
Yeah, that limits your range. Fuck.
Nobody is keeping that serious, so.
It's kind of the way it is here with the ham license. It was kind of a suggestion. Go ahead. So everyone's kind of whatever. 25. Yeah, it's 25.
That's about it.
So you guys move forward, anyways. And wings, because it's hard for you to get wing manufacturers out there, like from Right Wing or anybody else. How is it for you guys? Are you guys just making your own and just taking the template and going from there, or are you guys actually obtaining any of these from overseas?
Yeah, we try to get them from overseas, but the shipping time is crazy. So if you want to get a right wing or something like that, you have 2 to 3 weeks waiting time.
Okay, so you kind of got like the China effect, like we get.
Yeah, and also the standard spec wings, the VAS, was horrible to get over here. So we decided to just cut our own.
Yeah, cut the middleman out. And it seems like they're going great because you have fantastic packaging. Did you draw all that on there, by the way? I mean, seriously. I read what that one guy said when his mom read the package in German. I couldn't believe it. I had to read it twice.
My girlfriend drew it.
Oh, it was his girlfriend. Misunderstood, but still. I mean, I pictured the mom. I'm like, oh God, this is gonna be awful. I love. I can't even say it because I mean, even I'm gonna draw a line right there. So that was bad. It was bad, but it was funny. So what's next for Andre? Self-proclaimed world's best pilot. That's what he said.
Next, a lot of training. We will have our first qualifier in April.
Okay.
So I'm looking forward to. This is a lot of logistics with gates and all the stuff and building up.
Yeah, I meant to ask you that. Everybody's making it there though, right? You're getting all your gates made there, and aren't you getting pylons now? I think you were talking about that, right? Place the flags.
Yeah, I already got the sponsors for 2, and I think for the other 7 I will find sponsors also.
Yeah.
So.
So it gets really low. Go ahead. I'm sorry, I had to put that in there.
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, man. I'll play the sexy music. You want the sexy music? We'll give you the.
Oh yeah.
Talk. No, we want this one. Now you got to talk really low. Come on. You got the music, man. Entertain us.
No. I'm done with
It's that whole. It's the whole thing. He wants to look good. It's not the same Andre. He's trying to put on a good shirt. Andre. He's trying to look good for his potential sponsors down the road. I can tell. I can see it.
I don't need to look good for sponsors or something like that. I mean, I'm good.
I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. He's setting the stage for something. I'm waiting for it. He's gonna say something. I know. I'm waiting.
I'm not saying anything.
No. We're gonna play you the song when anybody.
Might as well. You already got there now. Might as well spit it out.
Yeah. We're playing you the song. We're just waiting. So many times it plays through for you to finish.
I'm fine. I'm done.
Oh, he's throwing in the towel.
So is Andre
Go ahead.
Is Andre a sponsored pilot? Is he a sponsored pilot of Black Sheep, or is he just a Team Black Sheep fanboy?
Oh shit! Oh wait, hold on. I wasn't ready for that one. Hold on, man. Shit, I was not. I seriously, this is the button I was ready for. I gotta hit it like this. Yeah. Called him out as a fanboy. No, he did. Okay, all right. There we go. Kill that one. Sorry. He said it, not me. So, no, is Trappy on board and helping out with the cause?
He's on board.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
He's helping a lot with our series. Also, I got lucky. I've been one of the testers of the new remote. So
you tested the Tango 2?
For us. Yeah.
And what do you think about that one, since we're on that subject real quick? What do you think about the Tango 2?
At first, I was impressed because it's handy. It's very small.
Right.
Looks small.
You see that one, Belinda?
Perfect in your hands. You know. I mean, I've huge hands. It's almost 1.5.
Easy, son. You are German. As am I. Our hands are not large. It's not happening.
It is nice. It is a very nice remote. As long as you don't need FPV screen. I'm coming from the Tango 1 with the screen. I'm missing that a little bit. Did you see somebody made a butt plug?
Wait! Did you just say a butt plug?
Yes, somebody made.
Told you, Belinda. Hang on. Told you. This is Zigging and the Zagging. We're here with Andre Muller from Germany, Deutschland. He's talking about FPVWRA, all things racing. Now we're on butt plugs on the Tango 2 by Trappy at Team Black Sheep. Trappy, you're watching. I'm sorry, man. He's your boy, not mine.
That's a small butt.
That's perfect timing too. I couldn't have planned that one up. Just perfect. But go along with the Tango 2 butt plug transmitter again. Sorry,
Small butt.
Small butt. Belinda's hung up on the small butt.
There's no neck strap holder on it. You can buy it as an extra part.
It's a small butt.
Where it comes to, somebody made a 3D printed butt plug with a screw hole. You can now.
This is a drunk kids. This is a drunk German trying to explain a electronic device. Apparently, butt plugs. I guess German porn lives up to its hype. Butt plugs on transmitters. What else? Belinda adding her flavor to the drone hangar and the new member of the gang. That was perfect. I hope you do that every damn time we're watching this. Do that every time because that was great. Awesome. Got to give her applause on that one. Her comedic timing is fantastic. Go ahead. You presented a lot to the table. I mean, you did say Tango 2, and then this cool thing, this butt plug, and we just kind of ran with that. What do you think, Marty? You hanging on?
Yeah.
Okay.
I see the lady sweating all over. I'm sorry about that.
It's all right. It's probably hard to hear everything Andre's saying. We can't hear him. I can hear him. It's funny. All right, so go on with Trappy's new Tango 2. Go, yeah.
I'll make a good ambience for you. Give me a second.
Okay, what do we do? Ambiance? Oh, you're setting the stage? All right, this is with Andre's fancy lighting. He's bringing to the stage.
Scared.
I told you, hang on for the ride. It's a drunk German at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
All right, so I got a question.
How about this color? Is it good for you?
Yeah, I like all of them.
The way he says it, Belinda.
I don't know if I should answer that.
I like all of them.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I don't know. He keeps staying a constant hue of yellow.
No. How about pink?
Oh, yeah, give me a second.
He's like, hold on. I got that on speed lighting.
We got pink.
We're still screwing around here with Andre. Talking about things WR related, wing racing, and now we're on the Tango 2 from TBS Trappy. And he says it's got some sort of butt plug apparatus. I guess that's the Tango 2 Plus. Sorry. I can't help myself. There's too much material, dude. This is too much.
So
is that the anal 2.0?
So I've got a question.
Give it to Marty. Straighten it up.
And
go ahead, Marty. Right the ship because it's zigging and zagging, man.
And,
we got to keep going straight somewhere. We're somewhere wrong. We're getting destination information. Right now with Andre Muller from Germany, talking WRA, and now the Tango 2. All right, yeah. I righted it.
So in the last 3 years, how many wings have you lost?
Me?
Yes.
About 20.
20.
20.
Yeah.
What happened? What was like the craziest?
The craziest. I was flying in the Alps between the mountains.
Oh.
On my way back. I mean, I never use the FC or something like that.
Yep.
And on my way back, I just chose the wrong entry, and the wing was behind any mountain.
Yep.
The picture was gone.
That sucks, dude. That's destination fail right there for sure, man.
Yeah.
That's a.
Well, you gotta have some awesome. My son lives in Germany, and he's all the time skiing. And I mean, just every places he goes to is just amazing. So,
They went to Garmisch this past weekend.
yeah.
That's where they just were.
Yeah, my granddaughter learned how to ski this weekend. Slalom.
Yeah, which is cool.
Yeah.
You know me, and I love skiing. Skied my whole life. I skied Kitzbühel, I skied Freiburg, I skied all those little towns.
So, it was how high up? Well, can you say how high up you were in the Alps?
Oh, me?
It's about 3 kilometers.
Okay.
So 1.8 miles over the sea level.
And how far out were you?
20 kilometers. So 12 miles.
You just lost.
That's far, man.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, it's out there, dude.
That's a
That's
good
getting
one, man.
out there.
Yeah.
And it's some balls right there, seriously. That's flying. I'd love to fly to Alps, dude. I would love to come out there and do that for sure.
Yeah.
That would be so cool, man. And well, how is it fairly lenient? Like, not very restrictive with allowing you to do that? I mean, do you get any kind of heat, any kind of trouble from Polizei or anybody else?
If the cops are getting you, you're in trouble. You're in trouble.
You are in trouble.
Like confiscation.
Yeah, that sucks. Because I'll tell you what, man.
Equipment.
Yeah.
Will
it's the Polizei, dude. They ain't fucking around.
Will they arrest you? Is there a fine? I mean, is there just, or do they just say don't do it?
Yeah. What is the punishment, man?
They will take your stuff. You'll get fined, and if you have a bad day, you'll have to see the judge.
Right.
And that's worse then.
Depends on what you're doing.
Like what you're doing. Like if you got caught doing what you were doing in the Alps. Like he came out driving by and happened to be where you guys were set up, and then saw what you did just by happened. It just happened. What would be what would he could?
They would take our stuff.
Yeah. Fine us, see the judge. Would he haul you to see the judge? And see the judge. And what would the judge then give you? Like time? Put you in the clink, as we say?
No, just you have to pay something, you know?
Oh, okay.
More money.
Just more
fines. More fines, more money. Yeah, that sucks. Well, anyways.
Yeah, it is.
You get your stuff back?
No, I bet you don't get your stuff back. it's the Polizei, man. They don't give it shit back, dude.
They auction it off.
Yeah, I don't know what they do. They're not friendly people.
You just be in the auction part,
Yeah.
you know?
They auction
You're
it
donating
off
to the cause.
No, they just burn it. They just burn it.
They just burn it.
They just burn it.
I figured they'd auction it off and take the money and buy some DJI stuff for the police officers to fly.
Search and rescue.
All right, kids, we're going to wrap it up here with Andre. Andre, did you have anything else before we start saying goodbye to you? Did you want to let everybody know that you felt was very important?
You won't say goodbye. I mean, I have to wake up in about 50 minutes. So
sounds good. You're gonna have fun doing that by yourself here in just a minute.
Well, don't go to sleep.
Don't go to sleep. You're gonna stay awake somehow. You keep dreaming about racing me. How's that? You can go back and sleep and think about that, and you'll be fine. You can go to sleep. So rest assured, you can see my prop and go to bed.
Mark, you know. I mean, we checked it out now. You have to come over for some comparison.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I think I'm pretty down for that.
Yeah,
I think I'm down for that.
I'd
have to make it. I'd have to make it a trip with my kids and my wife. We'd have to. It wouldn't be just for showing up for that. Yeah, man, I can't go over to Europe and not take my wife. You kidding me? That'd be fuck. No, that'd be destination fuck for sure. In the wrong way.
I'll just cover for you.
You ain't covering nothing.
I'll tell them. You're like on a local trip.
No. Yeah, Belinda's right there with the no, that's not happening. We'll talk about it more, put it that way. It's definitely a great idea that I'm worth pursuing and checking out.
I want this to turn into like a WWF SmackDown, okay? I really want to see.
You know how my stance is, man. You know how my stance has been as a race pilot. I don't go down the game. I mean, he can do smack his jaws all he wants against whatever, but it's not going to change how I do my business when it comes to racing.
Who's Hulk Hogan and who's Ric Flair and who's got?
I ain't none of that because I fucking can't stand wrestling. I promise you, I can't. We could lay it down to NASCAR drivers or F1 drivers.
Andre's the best. He's the champ in the Masters. So
it's all fake, man.
You're
fake. No, anyways.
All
right, kids.
The challenge is
as
out.
we're zigging and zagging and starting heading down the wrong way, I've got to keep writing this shit the right direction, which is destination information. And whatever Marty's babbling out is not that. We've been talking with Andre Muller here from Germany and the FPVWRA over there, what they're currently doing, their growth, and their cocklets and all that nonsense. He was talking a little bit about the Tango 2 from Trappy, which you can go check out on TBS and look that up. It's the new transmitter that's out and all that good stuff. And we're going to say goodbye to Andre. Andre, thanks for tuning in and coming on the show. Once again, you've been on here before. You're a 2-time guest. Consider that a honor, if you will, or not. Doesn't really matter. But you did make it. And we appreciate it, brother. And we're going to talk to him sometime soon, and especially when we have the date figured out, when he wants to put his test out his ability to. He can't beat me. Later, Andre. Sorry, I had to do that to him. I just was trying to make him hang on. Plus, the audience was probably, what the fuck is he doing? Anyways, that was cool. I was glad to have him on. He's a cool guy.
That was fun.
He had to be toned down this time because he was trying to look all nice-fied for the international governing body of anything that flies in the sky. They got to have their hands of God on it to claim that it's a champion or not. I don't particularly buy all that necessarily. I mean, you could have one governing body, and I agree because soccer has it, so you could, but I think everybody has to agree to it.
I think it's good that they're bringing in the wing guys, though.
I just think it's cool what he's doing. He's definitely furthering the sport on a global level. I mean, it is a global level, if you will. Mm-hmm. Another part of the country, another part of the world. He's out there actively trying to make it bigger, turn it into something out of nothing right now. So
it could be in the Olympics in 20 years.
Yeah, I never know. Well, we've already been in quote unquote the Olympic kind of thing. The Commonwealth, that's we already made that. At least here in the U.S., we've already crossed that road, or bridge, or whatever, milestone. But looks like they're on their way too. Looks like he's like trying to up it a notch and go all the way in, all chips, and he's got some good backing. I mean, he knows people, he's connected, so I can see it definitely growing. He does. He wants to race. He really wants to throw down. He is not kidding. Like he constantly is trying to get my goat. And if you know me, I never really go down that road of talking shit, man. That's just my old days.
Last time he was on, that's what he talked about, racing you.
Yeah. They want to race me, and I'm like, I don't. If it happens, it happens. It's great. I'm not going out to prove anything. I've already done my time. I mean, I really have done my time. Kind of setting the stage. I am coming back 2021. I'll be returning. Kidding me? I'll be back in 2021. I'm taking this year off because you know why. I mean, I'm trying to make sure shit's going right here. We got a lot going on in the U.S., and I'm trying to do my part with the guys who are sitting on the board at WRA to get, whatever I can do. That's why I've given them this time. And after this time, though, and everything still goes forward, then I will be back racing for sure in 2021.
I want to see an Ollie Frazier throwdown.
Yeah, that's what you want. There you go. Ding, ding. That's exactly what you would call it. An Ollie Frazier kind of fight, throwdown, race event. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yep. Yeah. Like I said, I'm not putting it. I'm not saying no. I'm saying, hey, good idea, spot on. I'm all about it. I need to now figure it all out. Yeah, let's bend the ear on the page. Let's come back to that at a later date. Let me figure some shit out, and then the possibility is, probable. I'd have to get a passport. I'd have to do all that.
He's calling you out, man.
He's been calling me out, man. It ain't nothing new. He's been doing that for months. And that's not the only time I've heard it. I always say is, if I'm there and I'm racing, there's your chance. I don't need to hear the smack talk. You can do it all you want, but I'm not going to give it back to you. That's it. Proof's in the pudding, right? That's my motto. That's what I say all the time. Proof's in the pudding. Well, anyways, kids, I want to say thank you to everybody. It's 10 o'clock. It's 2 hours. It's plenty. You don't need more of us. We definitely had a great time here at the Drone Hangar. Oh, wait, I'm going to do my new one, right? We had a new closing one.
Yeah, Marty, I want to hear it.
No.
Where's it at?
It's right here.
Give it to me, baby.
Oh, Marty. Jeez.
Give it to me.
Oh, Marty, I'm trying. We're going to do it this way, remember? All right. Is it good? Good and loud? All right, kids, this has been the Drone Hangar. I've been your host. I can't do it with Marty, though. He's got me dancing my fingertips over the soundboard. It's been fun. We had a great time here at Drone Hangar with our guest, Nick Lang, Andre Muller, and, of course, all the members of the gang, Ms. Bandito, and One Man Party Marty. We're always here Sundays, 8 p.m. Eastern, to try to entertain you and talk about things drone, have fun along the way. We go to Destination Information. We zig and zag, but we have fun. And we want to say thanks to all you in Chatty Cathy Land for tuning in. And then until next time, Marty, do you have anything you want to say?
Goodbye, everybody.
Miss Bandito, do you have anything you want to say?
Smooching.
All right, guys, till next time, remember, get you some of that. We love you. We're out. Brian, smooches.
See you next week.
See you next week. We're out.